Nah, there's gonna be nothing.
Oh, okay.
There's gonna be the slideshow
Oh, that's right. We have.
that Justin made. All right, all right, all right. Welcome everybody to FGC at UCLA podcast Ursine Combo Lab Audio. We're gonna be doing the recap of 2022, and also we have some community votes for best fighting game of the year for 2022 as well. So we're gonna be going through that. I have my four compadres here. You can introduce yourselves.
What's up, everybody? My name says FFT Sukui on the stream, but I am Karushi Drive. Excited to be here today to talk about some past events of 2022.
All right. I guess that's enough of it. We'll just go right into the result. All right, let's see. Can you guys? One of you check the stream? Does it look good? Yeah. Do you see the slideshow? Cause I'm on full screen mode right now, so I'm not sure if it's if it's
It's on YouTube.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's on the FGC at UCLA YouTube. Yeah. Just want to make sure everything looks good, full screened up. I don't want to be going through this full screen and be like nothing showing.
Yeah,
up.
looks good.
Looks good. All right, FGC at UCLA 2022 Game of the Year Awards. Let's see if our community has factual opinions.
Drum roll.
All right, so we got best new fighting game character, or these are like our what do you call it? Group? What do you do? I don't know how these work. They're like categories. Oh, categories. Yes. Best new fighting game character. Best post-release support, best new fighting game, best normie game. What? Was that a new category? I don't remember voting for that one. Best boomer game.
It's just like non-fighting game, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Most hype future fighting game. Okay. Okay. Best new fighting game character award goes to. What the heck is this? Of course, it's a big mystery why this character won. But I don't even know who this is. What game is this from, bruh?
Can you stream to Discord?
Yeah, the stream is like the YouTube is lagging.
Oh yes. Okay, let me do that.
YouTube's always been behind though.
Let me do that. Who the heck is this character?
Oh, you don't know who that is?
Nah, I've never seen this character in my life, bruh.
Isn't that the newest character for
FGO character?
Oh.
Alright, can you guys join the stream? Let's see.
Oh,
Yes,
you're
we are
live.
arriving momentarily.
Wait, I don't see this as a surprise, but what I will say is that the normies over there at the Game Awards certainly wouldn't have picked this. So I think this is where the word "based" is most appropriate.
Wait, where does it? What game is this character from?
This character's from FGO originally, but they're in Melty Blood type Lumina.
FGO. What is Fate Grand Order?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a stream pause.
Yeah, I was gonna say retro. I can't see your stream on Discord.
Oh, is it? How is it now? Is it good?
The stream pause. Retro has minimized their application. Sit tight.
Sit tight.
Never. I'll sit
It'd
loose.
be better if we just like. Okay, yeah. You can just open it and then.
Oh yeah, that could work too. You guys just want to open it? I don't know.
Where's the link for it? Is it in?
It's in the admin.
It's an admin chat, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's just do that. Yeah.
She's fun.
I have no idea who it is, so L for me, I guess. So Ushi from Melty Blood type Lumina? Question mark. I have no idea. Karushi Drive says it's expected. I don't know. I don't even know. Who did I vote for? Who did you guys vote for this topic? Oh. Did I cut out? Hello? Oh no. Is the stream okay? Something happened? Okay, wait. Let me. Something is going wrong. I'm gonna fix it. Oh my goodness.
We're coming in super clear. How the heck do you hear us?
Wait, let me. I think the Discord. Okay, wait. Yeah, let me fix this real quick. Properties.
Okay, but Joe, I don't think they can hear us on the stream.
Yeah. Can you guys say something?
Hello,
Yep.
hello.
Hello.
Oh yeah. Okay, so on my recording it worked, but is it still? Wait.
Probably not. I think it probably works now. Hey, WG, let us know if you can hear us in YouTube chat. You're probably gonna hear this like 15 seconds later, but Joe, you probably should set next time to low latency on YouTube.
Oh,
Hello,
hello, Waka.
Okay. I think your volume is pretty low.
Hello. Welcome to Song Evening.
Oh dear, this is much lower than I've heard from you before.
Yeah. Do you have like a new mic or something?
Oh, me? Hold on.
Everyone's audible? Okay. Well, that's good to hear.
At least you could hear my sneezes, right?
There we go. For some reason, it was using my laptop's mic. Now I'm
Oh,
back.
okay. Yeah, this is much better.
Yeah.
Okay. Technical difficulties? We're good now? Yeah.
I believe
Hope
so.
we're good.
Can we hear each other or let me mute myself?
Wait, Ushi's gonna be in Melty Blood? I thought she was a DNF character.
He's already in Melty
Eh?
Blood.
Yeah, she's already free DLC.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, look at this charts. Did you switch to this chart slide?
All right. Charts.
Yeah.
Very divisive. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of
I don't-
Cronin enjoyers.
I
don't
voted
remember.
Cronin because I thought it'd be funny. Okay, I didn't have any other vote to put, so I put like Cronin and Hitman as my second and third.
Oh, damn, I was about to say Dante? No way. But that's from something.
Yeah, this one's a tricky one because a lot of the new characters, none of them really stood out. Not even from Guilty Gear. Didn't Guilty Gear have some new characters?
Yeah, but they're mostly returning, I feel. And I don't think anybody
Same,
likes
yeah.
Happy Chaos, so...
Yeah, well,
True.
you know, people didn't really disagree with that according to the votes. But hey, I mean, METL seemed to have hit the mark with their, last minute entry into this best new FG character awards. So congrats to Kamone and the team for winning the game award.
True.
Very prestigious to win it from FC Soy. But all right.
Yeah, top 4 was pretty close actually. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Next category, post-release support award goes to Melty Blood winning. They're eating good this year.
Definitely.
Sheesh! What the
Yeah.
heck? What post-release support did Melty Blood get? What are we talking
Neko
about
arc.
here? Oh, Neko, like literally that's it? No
DLC?
shot.
Okay, there are a
DLC.
couple patches, like they tuned Shield, which is like one of the main. At least it's like the influencer reason why people didn't really like the game on release. The DLC is cool. I don't think anybody was asking for anybody like super vehemently, so anything that they released, if it played cool, then it was pretty popular, I guess.
Also
It was
free, I
Yeah.
suppose.
True. That is a big part of it too.
Alright, let's see what the pie chart looks like. Oh, dominating lead here. Holy crap. 41.8% with Guilty Gear Strive Season 1 pass. Following with 17. Wow, the Season 1 pass only has 2 characters? Is that really true?
No, it has Gold
No,
Lewis
it's from
and
this year.
Jacko.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Dude.
I'm season 1 pass from this year.
Oh.
Joe, the thing about this, I'm hearing myself echo, by the way, one of you. I'm not sure which of you it
I'm
is.
hearing you echo as well.
The thing about this this competition, right? Like in terms of why it won by such a landslide, is the game. Everything that it gave was free. That's a big deal. When have you seen fighting games with season pass DLC or like pack based DLC released all as free? And also the fact that the patch for the most part listened to what players wanted. This is what Albert kind of hinted towards. The shield update, it was contentious, right? Because it's not like they directly implemented solutions people proposed, but they also addressed it in a way that was like meaningful enough for people who were like, all right, hey, you hear us, which is great. I don't know if the same can be said for any of these other games, except for like BB Tag rollback patch, but no one's actually playing that game. I'm sorry, Royal Nickel,
Hey,
but
a real nickel, no.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
BB tag players probably like the patch, so
You know what
that's
it
not. That's a lot better than.
Yeah, true.
Actually, I wouldn't say there's any of them that do it badly, but like it can't have gone badly, right? Over for BB tag fans.
Accidentally, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear that the competition was not here for this one. So congrats to your 41% victory, MBTL.
What's next?
Sorry, the full screen and having OBS on the side is like very horrible with one single screen. I'm like trying to fix the mic stuff.
No.
No worries. All right, so now the big one is next, right? The game of the year. So
Dun, dun.
I feel like before we get into this one, it's probably best to like talk about what the Game Awards had as its own game of the year for fighting games. It was Multiverses, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
There's a big reason why that would win. The normies don't like think very highly of traditional fighting games, so anytime you have a Smash like in there, it's probably gonna win, unless it's like Rivals of Aether or something. I don't know what the Smash community has against that game, but they just don't like it. So okay, that being said, we got some real fighting game players in our community, so they will vote accordingly, right? I'm not trying to imply anything, but I feel like this is what the real fighting game of the year should have been. All right, go ahead and reveal.
Oh.
I knew it.
Rip Joe.
Sorry, this audio thing is like clowning on me. But Game of the Year 2022 award, Fighting Game Award goes to King of Fighters 15. Let's go!
Love to see it, you guys. You guys know your fighting games, even if you pretend to play them. You know, I don't see anyone in the server picking KOF as much as the people that voted for it. But hey, still good to see people know what it's about. Anyway,
King of Fighters 15, such a good game. Aside the matchmaking issue, everything about the game is 10 out of 10. It opens in 2 seconds. I can't believe I'm saying this, but man, woe are the days where fighting games can open in like 3 seconds, bro. I just open the game, press start, and it puts me on the title, the menu screen, and I'm so happy. After Guilty Gear Strive, Street Fighter 5, where it takes like 30 seconds to load into the menu, like King of Fighters 15 loading in 2 seconds. Oh my goodness, bless. I'm already dropping $60 on that. Boom.
Dude, I
You know
don't
what I'm
even
saying?
know if anything comes close to how bad Strive is for that.
Like, I just, it's not a feature I thought I would ever be like thankful for. But here I am after, just the clown fiesta that is loading screens. Like, I'm so thankful that King of Fighters 15 just loads so quick to the menu screen, man. Very blessed, very blessed.
Indeed. Now I think regarding the gameplay, at launch it was one of the most polished modern fighting games in recent memory. People talk about the top tiers issue. KOF has always had, purported top tier issues. I don't think it's anywhere near the degree of older KOF games or even older fighting games in general. You look at some other fighting games that released last year, and they've had similar top tier issues. It's not like unique to KOF, but the thing about KOF players, especially the top players, they love their tier whoring. Okay, so that kind of accentuates the issue even further. All that said, though, yeah, the game's got a great package. The visuals are not universally accepted, but it's a big step up from 14, all things considered. And hey, as long as it doesn't look like MVCI, then I think we're good. I think people will play it. So yeah, I think well deserved win, and shouts to the community for I think getting that one right.
Yeah, if we look at the pie chart, overwhelming victory with the 52%.
Yeah,
sorry. I was just gonna say, I think like they've really done well with the game mechanics, with like EX costing like half a bar, and like the new max mode. I just think everything just flows it feels so good to play, and like it's just quality of life changes like all around. So I feel like they just made it very like huge step up from 14. Like everything's just better in my opinion.
Oh, 100% agree. Go ahead.
My only gripe with it is like a casual and like just one or single player content enjoyer is there was not really any for KOF. And then on top of that, for me personally, Rugal was like, beat him on my first try, and I feel like it wasn't that like difficult to beat him. So I think if they made him like a lot harder, that would have been cool. But other than that, I don't think it has much single player stuff, right? I think maybe just arcade mode.
Yeah, you're right.
Single JPEG at the end.
Yeah, I mean that's like a fighting game classic, but some some rival matches here and there wouldn't hurt, or something like a story. KOF has a story, right?
That's it.
I suppose it has a story.
But yeah, some stuff like that's my only gripe though. Other than that, it's my first KOF game that I kind of played since it came out, and it's been really fun. I played it both at Combo Breaker and at Evo. I don't regret it much.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I agree with you on the single player. I will say, the competition weren't so convincing either. So it might have been something that could be forgiven with regard to like what would be looked at by the fans for determining which game was the best game. But I will say, DNF gameplay wise, I don't think it's going to beat KOF any day, no matter how good those features would have been. And the features weren't even that great to begin with, so except for rollback.
Yeah.
And then Persona. So Persona 13%, respectable. To be fair, the game didn't release in 2022. It was just the port for PC. And we got the port specifically from the arcade version, so that's a big deal because this version was previously not playable in the West unless you like did some very shady methods, or you played the Japanese console version. Maybe I think that might have been an option, but yeah, it was good of them that they did that. Regards to the port itself, I'm not sure if there's anything really worth writing home about it. It's got all of that it needs, I guess. So yeah, I mean, makes sense that people didn't, vote it too hard. It didn't necessarily shine as a game of the year kind of port, but it did its job.
Yeah, I think Yomi Hustle has potential to be get up there. Be more popular later on as it gets more development. But
What kind of game is that? I haven't been keeping up with release.
it's a turn-based fighting game. So like every it like freezes when people can act, and like you just choose like the option you want to do. You gotta get what I'm saying. It's like a turn-based fighting game. Where, like,
yeah, I kind of get it. I'd probably have to watch a video to get the gist of it.
I think Moblob might have posted about it at some point in Other Games channel. If you search in the chat logs, just search Yomi Hustle, you'll probably find what people have talked about it.
It's quite an interesting game. I personally am not a fan, but I can see why people would like it. It looks very cool, especially when you do the playback where it does everything in real time. It's very very interesting. But 30-minute rounds. That's a little suspect.
Oh yeah, that is way too long.
All right, let's go to the next category. Best normie game of 2022. Normie sounds like a bad terminology, like a negative thing. I'm not sure about normie as the terminology here, but the award goes to Elden Ring. And is Elden Ring really a normie game? It's a Dark Souls game. Those games are pretty hard.
I think by normie, I think it was Justin or Cyano that set it up. He probably just meant non-fighting game, just because fighting games are so niche and we get
probably
double digits.
Fighting games are for the hardcore. Fighting games are for the hardcore. The normies are just the non-fighting game players. You get what I mean?
Is Elden Ring not hardcore though? I feel like most Elden Ring people are playing that game are quite on the more hardcore end.
It's because fighting game players aren't normal.
You guys are weirdos.
All right, let's see what the other options
You
were.
guys?
What do you mean?
What? This is a curse. Pokemon Scarlet Violet? How is this second place at 10%?
It was
Is it
voted
good or
for
bad?
twice. Someone voted for it twice. I believe it was Boardman, but I think it was accidental, so I won't hold him. I won't hold it against him.
Oh, I see. But what?
That game came out super buggy too, didn't it?
Yeah, it was horrible on release. It's still horrible right now. In fact, how can this even be on this list? This is crazy. Game Freak can shut me down. They can hunt me down. I'll tell you this. I'm not supporting Game Freak until they decide. Not against the workers. It's probably their schedule or something based on the higher ups. But man, they need more time, bruh. They can't be releasing stuff like this. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's the standard for today's era of gaming. You release the game half finished and you patch it, every so often so that you can get it to the point where it's actually playable after a year or so that it's been out. But you still charge full price. That's the important part.
Yeah. And you have to get it out by that certain fiscal quarter or whatever the deal is.
Yeah.
Bug fix DLC.
Yes.
Remove bug type Pokemon from the game.
Oh, no.
Dude, CS:GO still has some of the same bugs, and it's like a 10-year-old game now. Small indie company, Valve.
Small. That's a good one. Well, I think Elden Ring definitely deserves it. It's a great game, like from what I've heard, and there's a lot of love put into it. So
Yeah, it looks cool.
well deserved. Well deserved. Congratulations, Elden Ring. All right.
Agreed.
Boomer game that still got it in 2022. Let's see what people are still playing.
And to
Here we
clarify
go.
for this one, this is fighting games. This is the fighting game category.
Indeed. Let's see it. Guilty Gear. What is this? Plus R. Oh my goodness. No.
I thought Third Strike would win. I saw like the running count, and I thought Third Strike would so win, but it was plus R.
From
think it got-
our server, you think plus R would not win?
I saw Third
Oh
Strike.
my
Third Strike was
goodness.
winning, dude. It was like I was watching the forum, and that thing was winning. It was like stop
Yeah.
the count kind of winning.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was about to say.
Oh, we got a text here from Ciano. Plus R edges out 3S by 1 vote.
I
Yeah,
mean, I feel like Plus R got a lot of momentum from like the latest CBVL, so for whatever that's worth.
True. Let's
Definitely.
see.
I think honestly, since CBBL kind of inched into winter break, I feel like people stopped pinging it as much as they did before. But that's like, I don't know. Like during CBBL, people pinged it a lot more.
Yeah.
Which is really nice to see.
Honorable mentions to Street Fighter 2 Second Impact and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I believe I know who put Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Anyway, good stuff,
Wait, Second
everybody.
Impact is on there? Oh.
Yeah.
Second
Wait,
Impact,
what?
whatever the thing is called, yeah.
Oh.
At 4.3%.
I thought that was Street Fighter 2 something. Maybe Super Turbo? I feel like there's a T missing.
Oh, you're right. It's probably not Second Impact. Sorry, that is
Yeah, I was gonna say, that'd be
that
pretty
is a
cool.
mistake. I'm sorry.
It's
I don't
okay,
know what S is, but
Second Impact is better than Third Strike anyway, so.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that probably means
Fighting
Super
words
Turbo.
there.
Second strike.
Oh,
Hey.
Cyberbots actually was on there?
The best boomer fighting game is Dive Kick from 2012.
Is that Boomer? 2012?
2012?
2012
That's
is
10 years
10
ago.
years ago, Jesus.
We old people now.
Oh,
We
yeah,
know
yeah.
more. Jeez. Alright,
What about the anything but third strike category?
that's probably a lot of other. I'm surprised that wasn't bigger. It's probably just like 1 or 2 games or something.
Yeah.
Alright, next category, most hyped game of 2023. I think I know what this one is gonna be, and if it's not the one it's gonna be, I'm gonna. Ooh. Alright, let's see it. Street Fighter 6. Let's go.
Okay. All
I mean,
right.
to be fair, did they say if Tekken's coming out? Tekken 8 is coming out in 2023?
Nope, they didn't
I
confirm
do
it
not
yet. I
think
think
they
Oh, okay.
announced it. Street Fighter 6, indeed, well deserved. Oh, Project L really close behind at 32%. Oh, Tekken 8's here at 20% as well. And then Under Night in Progress.
Okay. I gotta give context for this one. So I did not vote for Under Night in Progress. I voted for, I believe, for Street Fighter 6. But there's actually recently a tweet from the Under Night in Birth designer, and this, unfortunately, this tweet was after the vote for this Game of the Year awards was conducted. I could pull up the tweet, try to get a screen share for it in Discord if I can, but. Basically, the guy said, like, I'm sorry we can't say much after, even though the 10th anniversary happened, but like basically they're still working on it. That's the impression I got.
Oh.
So hope is not lost for us Under Night in Birth enthusiasts.
You think it's still going to be sprite based?
Oh, definitely. That one is pretty much that one's assured. Let me try to get the tweet link in here in Retro. You can try to share it if you want. But
Yeah, I can pull it up.
yeah.
I don't know, but Kermoney's been saying that for like the better part of the last 4 years or some shit, right?
No, actually, they've not said much for a
Really?
while. The last time
Oh.
anything was said was Raito's tweet saying they are working on the next installment of Uni, and that was over a year ago.
Oh,
I mean, we're
okay,
we're in
okay.
2023 now, so that was in 2021.
I see.
You know, which is fine. I mean, they can be silent all they want. I mean, they should take their time really, because it's
True.
got to be a good game. But you know, if we're looking at what's coming up here, they got some competition, so they better be careful. But
Uni
given
2 Electric Boogaloo, except it's just Uni 1 with rollback.
yeah,
That would be a great. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. I would vote for that game.
but yeah, I mean, things are exciting still. You know, I think a lot of people are actually pretty hungry for a new Undernight and Birth game, and it fills a void that's not really filled by most fighting games nowadays, where you have a modern fighting game, especially a modern anime one, that like you know, it has a very unique feel that brings together a lot of people from different, you know, fighting and backgrounds. From what I've noticed, there have been a lot of people from KOF, from BlazBlue, from Guilty Gear, from Street Fighter, like a bunch of different people try out that Under Night game compared to most anime games. So it's got that going for it at least. We'll see how it turns out for this next installment they speak of. But I just wanted to clear that up because I know people were probably going to giggle at the Under Night in progress, but that tweet that was sent out on New Year's Eve makes it a little more legit, you know.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't know about it, so it'll be interesting. I'll definitely, if they throw out a trailer or something, I'll take a look at it. Probably won't play the game, but we'll see. It depends on what it looks like, you know.
Big anime bigot retro rage.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh,
Yeah,
I think that's the last slide.
Yeah, that is the last
It is.
category. Just want to get this in here quickly. Yeah, Wilder. I'm not sure if you can hear the stream, but yeah, Raito's tweet was so long ago. 2021 was the date I saw, and that's actually depressing. But when you think about it, that tweet kind of coincided with when they were focused on Type Lumina. So they still got plenty of time with Type Lumina to make sure, you know, that gets fully, I don't know, that gets its full amount of time and support. Oh, your WG. Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, as long as they take their time with Type Lumen, I think they'll be fine. You know, get all the French bread money, and then eventually they'll get back to Under Night. And I think that's the beauty of it, right? Like, it gives them time too to let the big dogs that are about to release this year have their time. That way, they can release in a time frame that's not too crowded. Because I feel like Street Fighter 6 can definitely overshadow the rest of these games. And Project L is not coming anytime soon, so I don't think there's any need to be scared of that. What's the other one? Tekken 8? I mean, Tekken 8.
Tekken 8.
Tekken players play only Tekken, so who cares, you know?
Hey, how come nobody mentioned like Injustice 3 or Mortal Kombat 12?
Oh, isn't it like, didn't Ed Boon say like it was Mortal Kombat 12? That was like what was confirmed, or in his like hidden
I think
tweet
so, but
message.
it's not on this pie chart.
Oh, true. I guess most people aren't NRS fans here? Question mark.
I'm an NRS fan, but I didn't vote.
NRS games. Okay. I have something special. If you guys want to stay here, I have this tier list right here that this fighting game tier list that I don't know if you guys want to do a tier list like this.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I might have to leave in the
okay.
middle, but I'm down to see
Yeah, same.
what you guys cook.
In a couple of minutes.
What is he
Okay,
cooking?
Retroid, you got to share screen for this one. I'm sorry.
All right, I will share screen. All right, let's. I'm not sure if my CPU can handle it.
Okay, how about this?
But,
I'll share screen. Are you able to take the Discord window capture or something?
Discord window capture.
Share screen if you're able to get the Discord
right back.
screen capture.
I could get it to capture. Yes.
Okay, you want to do that? Then I can get the.
Yeah, I can send you the link.
Okay.
The definitive list. Here, let me put. This one has a lot of stuff on it. All right,
Okay, here we go.
Delete.
Oh no, no. Okay, good. I need to make sure that I can use ad blocker safely.
Wait, so did you make this tier list already, or are we cooking
No,
it?
I was gonna do the tier list along with the stream.
Okay.
Just say you can have the reasoning, the thinking of my mind on this. But like since Karushi Drive will be putting it up, maybe he can make the tier list.
Wait, is this?
We'll
shoot.
get
So
I
many
thought it was
games,
gonna be
dude.
by franchise.
There's so many games, man.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh
well, you just
my
have to
god.
pick the game that's relevant to you, right? Or to us.
Why is there a
Or
big
to you,
contenders
because
on
you're
there?
making it here.
S
Okay,
S
okay.
plus tier.
What
All right,
the heck
let
is
me
this?
get this on the stream though first. Let me
Blaze
pull this
is
up.
that Blaze Blue cross tag battle trash game?
Oh.
Where is
No.
it's there. It's right there. I know it was actually right here when the game was first announced. It was right here, but it's fine. It's right here. It has rollback
There's
now.
rollback now.
Back, man.
So I'll put it here.
They
Okay,
sprayed
man.
Febreze on it.
Yeah. But at launch, it was definitely like down here, or not there, right here. They were like, yeah, this game's gonna have all these franchises, and I was like, yo, right? But then suddenly they dropped that toxic DLC model, and then I didn't even talk about the game mechanics. Like, I don't want to go there. But yeah, not for me. You'll die defending BB tag. I respect
Oh
it.
no. Four
No.
BB
Why'd you think Rel Nickel? No. No. Okay, Rel Nickel. You didn't hear me say anything. Okay. All right, Fantasy
Talking about
Strike.
a different-
Fantasy Strike is cool, decent in my opinion. What do you guys think? I think the game has a lot of good intentions, but it's sadly made by Sirlin, number one, and number two, it's not unique enough. I would say. What do you guys think?
I agree. It's literally the Marvel versus Capcom Infinite guy. Like, but his entire statement as like a video game.
Oh, function.
Like, yeah, just literally functions. Well, why have Magneto when this person can do the same thing? Like,
Oh, man.
I feel like this game has literally I can literally remove all the art and have like stick figures, and like I would think the same thing of the game. So
Oh man.
the game is cool. I think I agree with this placement. Exactly in the middle. It's good. It's okay.
Okay, what is that Kyo and Ryu one?
I'm gonna ignore that. I'm just gonna ignore whatever I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
SC2. Any of you guys have played SC2?
Oh, yeah,
SC2
hell
is
yeah, Pokemon
supposedly
Shield is sick.
iconic? Question mark.
I have not played
So,
it.
fun fact,
So no
I
opinion.
actually won so much at a Soul Calibur 2 cab that it actually just imploded into itself and was unplayable. But it was cool. I think it was a good sequel because just how like for Tekken 7, bringing in a bunch of guest characters was like a gimmick, kind of worked for them. I mean, granted, I don't know if that's the main point. That's
Oh,
the
it's got-
main thing that made Tekken so popular because
got
it
Heihachi
hasn't
in it,
been.
right?
But yeah, this is the one where they had like Link in the GameCube one, and then Spawn in the Xbox one, and then Heihachi in the PlayStation one. So I would put it in high or top, personally. But
Yeah, we can do top. I'll take
Okay.
your word for it.
Which
I-
one is? Oh,
Unfortunately, the only Soul Calibur game I played was I think it was 4. Whatever the one was with Yoda in it. Like it was like on Xbox 360. There's a demo,
I think that
and
was
I mashed buttons in it, and like I didn't really know what to think of it. I was super young. I was like, I think 12 years old or something. But anyway, yeah, Soul Calibur 2 seems cool, so I'll put it there.
yeah. Oh, and 22,
97?
my high school teacher would challenge people to.
Wait, that's base.
Except all he did was fucking hit you with Keelik and then ring you out. So he was kind of
Wow.
All right, 97. So I played this game a lot actually, and I have a very funny reason for it. This was the first game that Code Mystics added rollback to that was an SNK game. I should say that better. This was the first SNK game that Code Mystics added rollback to. And it's pretty funny because Code Mystics added it without SNK's direct permission. It was like more so it was like a test. Like SNK had obviously given them like you know the ability to modify the source code for whatever they need to do to make the rollback happen, but it wasn't like officially approved as a thing they would release on production side, meaning like for consumers like us to be able to play on. But it worked out really well. This was like the first proof that Code Mystics could do this kind of thing for SNK's video games, and of course it's been done since then for Last Blade 2, for KOF 98 UM and 2002 UM, and then of course it's been done for KOF 15, and then now for Sam Show. But anyway, with regards to the actual game, none of that says anything about the game. The game is broken as heck. There's infinites all over the place. Like Terry has a famous infinite. I think Yuri has an infinite. They're pretty hard, but they're still pretty dumb if you know how to do them. And this was also one of the first games to have a groove system for KOF. So it's like you could choose between like the I think it was called advanced mode and extra mode, something like that. I put this in high. It's not like the best KOF game, but it has merit. Still broken, but considering the time period, I guess it was not bad at all. Okay, Guilty Gear 1. I didn't play this, but I know a few people in the server have played this before.
I've only played it for maybe like half an hour, but I think that's probably more than like 99% of the people.
Yeah, you probably put it under B
Played it
tag.
with just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's accurate, but it's also like bad in like a funny way, because like if the IKs are like so easy to like hit or whatever, and you have to
True.
like parry them, or I forget what the mechanics are, but yeah, it's pretty like it's like the Godfather of Kusoga games, I guess.
It's funny garbage.
Yeah, exactly. Which
This
is
would be
interesting.
accurate for me if it was Guilty Gear the franchise.
Ooh.
I would put it
Oh,
right there.
that's cool.
Damn. It's like
Okay.
that.
All right, DBFC. Shoutouts to Palm Top. I would personally put this in really cool games, but not for me. Like I did play it. I did play it just a little bit. Not when it first came out, but I had a couple of friends in high school as I was leaving. I think it came out like as I was leaving high school. A couple of friends did play it casually. I played it a few times with people from Bruin GG just to mash buttons. Yeah, game is cool, but
Okay. Here, let me preface this argument. If it wasn't Dragon Ball, would you still play the game?
No.
I don't care about Dragon Ball
think so.
anyway, so
But
I'm not
no,
the right
I would play it because of Pom Pop.
True, I agree. But for me, I'd put it at toxic waste.
Really?
If it didn't have the Dragon Ball IP. But because it has the Dragon Ball IP, it goes to okay.
I mean, I personally think this was one of the most important games of the generation,
Yeah,
right? Like,
definitely.
I
consider
agree
how-
that it's important.
Yeah, pretty
but-
big, right?
Yeah,
It's trash. It's hot doo-doo water.
Think about where Arxes was back then. Arxes wasn't even like a big name in the mainstream for video game development companies. But DBSC put them on the map. A lot of people started to pay attention to how they develop video games. And now we look at Guilty Gear Strive, we look at Grand Blue Fantasy, we look at, DNF Duel, which they also had a part in. And a lot of these games would not have been as, like respectable if not for them being put on the radar with this kind of game. So I do think Dragon Ball FighterZ is still an important game. We can all talk about separate things, whether the game's actually any good. It obviously had a rough lifespan towards the end. The competitive scene was hype, though. I think I enjoyed the storylines much more than actually watching the game. I think the game is a sleeper, but that's a separate thing. But otherwise, I don't mean sleeper as in like some hidden good stuff. I mean it actually made me doze off a couple times while watching. It's too slow, but I mean, it's fine. It's not a bad game.
Wait, Dragon Ball Fighter's too slow. What?
Yeah. Damage is too low.
Yeah.
It takes forever for things to actually happen, compared to Marvel 3 where things happen so fast. You know.
Get deleted.
Yeah. Okay. Is this intending to mean like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm?
I think so.
Okay, if so, this game is like up here. This is the best.
I
game.
agree. I actually agree with this
Yeah.
statement.
I'm not even
What?
joking. This was my
Like-
childhood game. right
Is
here.
it good?
Yeah,
Well, it
Clash of
depends.
Ninja
It
is
depends.
amazing.
Honestly,
or not Clash.
I prefer the
Or-
Clash of
Ultimate
Ninja
Ninja
games,
Storm.
to be honest.
Clash of Ninja and Ultimate Ninja Storm are both like.
Yeah, they're both very good.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
The thing is, Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 is kind of like it kind of suffers from the modern game syndrome where you have all these DLCs and the life got kind of sucked out of it. But Ultimate Ninja Storm
Doesn't it
3,
have Boruto as well in
It
Ninja
does.
Storm 4?
yeah,
Oh.
but they're DLC story scenarios. That's,
I see.
yeah, I mean the gameplay is still good. It has a bunch of characters. It's not a competitive game by any means, but as like a casual game, this game is amazing. And Clash of Ninjas was fun when I played it with Joe and the others. So, good stuff. Okay.
Yeah, if you don't want to watch the anime or like read the manga, you can actually play Ninja Storm, and that's it. I'd say you'd probably get most of Naruto in a nutshell.
That's
So,
true. Yeah, that's true.
good way to.
So wait, Naruto and
Naruto.
Dragon Ball get their own fighting games, or fighters.
Well,
But-
Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm is like arena fighters. It's not even a competitive game, you know.
Wait, but where's Bleach and One Piece then, huh?
Right? Right?
Uh,
Where's
Fighting
Battle
game.
Stadium DON?
True. Bleach. No. One Piece has the Samurai Warrior games. They have a lot
Oh,
of
really?
those. Yeah. Whereas
Huh.
Naruto and Dragon Ball don't have those. So, One Piece. What's it? The newest game. One literally just got released last year.
That's open world, isn't it?
I don't think so. It's a Warriors game. I'm pretty sure, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's a Warriors game, but
One Piece Pirate Warriors. Ah,
yeah. So One Piece gets all the Warrior games,
okay.
and they're pretty good. They're pretty good too.
I mean, it makes sense.
They have
Right.
so many characters, right? So
Yeah, that's true. And the way they fight in the like the source content. is kinda like-
98.
I'm already putting
Like
98
that.
up there. I'm not gonna say anything else. All right, next one.
Oh, My Hero Academia Arena. No, just kidding.
Bruh,
Don't even
that's
put that
like-
one on the list.
Yeah.
Don't care, I guess.
Don't care.
I've heard from like avid arena fighter enjoyers that this one was bad too. So like, Jesus.
Is that
All right.
2002 right there? What is that? KOF 2002?
This is
KOF
Doa.
2.
This is Doa.
Doa, don't care. Doa, the entire series
Wait,
is
which
don't care. They're-
DOA? Which DO? Is that the entire series?
I think this is
I
Doa
guess
6
so,
or 5.
yeah.
Oh, 6? I didn't. I really only played 4 at like a decent
I want to
amount,
say this is
but,
6.
but I think didn't one of them have like $10,000 worth of DLC or something crazy like that?
Yeah, that was Doa 5.
Yes.
But Doa 5 also had a free version, but free is totally like a misrepresentation. You get like 3 characters or something.
Oh man. Yikes.
Wait, yeah. I'm
Oh, they're
still, like-
rebooting the series. I heard.
Dead or Alive?
Yeah, they're gonna reboot the series. So
I mean,
it's
I
like
heard, I heard the company like stopped development, like whatever Team Ninja or something. Like they just stopped working on Dead or Alive. Like I don't mean like stop development, but like they're not doing it anymore. Something like that. That's what I heard.
Oh, what the heck? Huh?
But
Wait,
it could
for-
have. Yeah, go ahead.
for this list, it's kind of weird because you see the DOA character, but if you scroll down, like a little, go up a little bit, there's like Blaze Blue, just like straight up Blaze Blue, and then there's like a picture of fucking Lee Chaolan, and there is another specific entry of Dead or Alive at the end of that row.
But BlazBlue, this is CT, I believe. That's the logo for CT.
Oh, well, okay, but like that just means that's not DOA as a whole, right?
Correct. That's Doa 6. This is Doa 6. I believe.
Okay. Then what about the fucking Lee Chaolan? What is he doing there?
Yeah, I have no idea, dude. This one, right?
Huh? Oh
Can't
yeah,
remember.
the Dead or Alive 3, that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never played Dead. I only played Dead or Alive 5. And I didn't really play it. I just like did the tutorial basically.
Oh,
I already knew I wouldn't like the game. So, all
dang.
right. I think this is Virtua Fighter 1. I'm not gonna rank that because it's not appropriate. Pokken. Any of you guys play Pokken?
Poken's cool.
Uh, no, but it was pretty fun at Evo. I mean, I watched it for a little bit, but of the arena fighters, I guess it's probably the most popular one,
Yeah,
or the
okay.
one that actually has been at Evo until Power
All right.
Stone 4 comes out.
Is that Pokken tournament?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's okay. I agree.
yeah.
I agree with that placement.
Okay. Injustice, I would put it in the same place. Or, well, like this was a fun casual game when I played it when I was younger. I don't think it's a real. I don't think it's a good game, but it's like just fun. That's pretty much it.
I have not played the
I agree
first
with
one, so
Actually,
Yeah,
I
the,
don't.
no opinion.
I don't
the
even know
first
the
one was the
difference
only one I
between the
played.
first and second one. I'd probably rank them both the same. To be honest.
True. I ranked the second one in the same place as well.
Okay, I'll
To be
put it
honest.
in cool, decent. Um, let's see. Anyone played Real Bout Fatal Fury Special? I actually have not played this. So
No, I have not. No
okay,
idea what that is.
I'll put it. Haven't played. It's one of the
Oh,
late.
there's that One Piece Warriors game.
I have
I
no
think.
idea what this is. Have you played it?
It's either the One Piece Warrior game or the One Piece platform fighter. And if it's the platform fighter, it's like the worst game that ever like dropped on the face of this earth. Like I don't know if you guys seen the One Piece platform fighter, but it's actually so bad.
Talking
Oh,
about
man.
Battle Stadium DON or a different platform fighter?
It's like the one where you collect coins.
Yeah, that's Battle Stadium DON. Yeah,
Like
it was weird. I did not get that game. Like, I never played it, but I saw like a bunch of like gameplay just
it's
because
no
it was
good.
like Naruto, Dragon Ball, and One Piece. But
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
really get it.
It's no good. Don't play it.
All right.
That's my.
What is
Don't
Martial
play.
Masters? Oh, Based?
This one is an easy one. Okay,
Based.
Act Again Current Code, one of the best anime games of all time.
Is that the one where you
Masterfully
get free on the
so.
computer?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Free
Ah.
quotation marks. Say that
And
carefully.
it's got like the three modes, right? The crescent, like moon
Yeah.
modes. Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, that's a good piece of software right there. The soundtrack is good too. I mean, like, considering. Anyway, that's a good fighting game right there. Let's see.
Oh, Fight of Gods.
You played this, right? You played this?
I have not played it, but I think it's funny.
Isn't like
Okay.
Krampus in that one?
Huh?
In the Fight of Gods?
Ooh, I knew
It
it.
got
Krampus.
banned in some country because it had like Buddha in it or something. I didn't like that.
Okay, I'll just put it there. 2002 UM. I'd put it in Demigod. One of the issues with 2002 UM is that the backgrounds are like HD, but the sprites are like low res. It looks really like disorienting. I'm not sure if anyone really pays attention to that, but that was one of the first things I noticed when I first played it. I maybe it's kind of weird that I'm nitpicking in this exact moment because the game is beautiful, right? But I mean, I do think that like looking back at it, the thing that kind of held it together was the roster itself because that's a really good roster right there. But I'm not sure about the game system. I think 98 nails the game system a little better, and
Wait, would you say if the background was like low res, like
the
that would be
backgrounds
better?
are like the background should be low res, like like 98's backgrounds. They looked really good. The 98 stages are awesome. You've got the stage where you're on like that raft, and then there's a stage near SNK's old headquarters, Essica, whatever it's called. Um, like a lot of the stages for 98 look really good, and they flow well with the rest of like the setting because like it's the same
Okay, I
resolution.
see.
Yeah, yeah. Like KOF stages are actually like one of the beautiful parts about the game. Like if you look at like 2001, which is 2001 and 2000 were both terrible games, but they had great stages. Um, 99 same idea. Like there's a lot of unique stages that you can't get in later games because they always make them again. Um, but yeah, 2002 UM specifically has that kind of awkward issue. And I do think the gameplay mechanics, if I'm being very nitpicky, the mechanics are not the best. Like I don't think max mode is very I don't think it's a very intelligent unique mechanic compared to like 98's max mode. Um just cuz like it's basically just the combo mode, unfortunately. Okay, so Battle of Fantasia. I actually did play this game and it sucks.
No.
I was thinking of getting it just to have it in my library, but I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
refrained.
Sounds
This was
cool.
like one of the fighting games I thought was a waste of money.
Oh, dude,
Um,
there's cyberbots. Put it in high
Oh,
tier.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
I do not see it.
in the
Where?
top row in the middle left.
right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Where would you rank it?
Cyberbots is tight. Huh?
Where would you rank
Put
it?
it in high tier, personally.
High
Okay,
yellow.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
That
There's
game was
surprisingly a lot of mechanics,
a game.
and it's kind of like stuff that I really wouldn't think about. Like, and I forget what that one thing was. I think if you can block in the air, unless they like hit you, they can cross you up in the air or something like that. I forget what it is, but it's very like it has like small little details like that, which I think is pretty cool for a game that's like a million years old. And plus the Jin is in it from Marvel vs. Capcom, so brownie points.
All right. Maiden and
Maiden
Spell.
and Spell. I
Yeah,
played
yeah,
that with Fox. It's actually pretty fun. I put it in really cool games, but not for me.
Okay, not for me. Fair enough.
What is it?
Oh, right here, right here.
It's a bullet hell fighting game.
Huh.
That's
So
just
you're both
that's just fighting
Toho
against
characters
Morgan.
or something. I don't know, like, and then you bullet hell each other until one of you gets hit. And then like each of the characters have like different bullet hell patterns. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Very easy to pick up and play,
Okay.
I'd say. And then there's Vampire Savior.
I hear a lot of.
I
good
put
things
that
about the game.
High tier.
high or top. I actually I have fun with that game, even though I suck at it.
Top. Put it in top so you can
Yeah.
homogenize them, but it's also a really fun game.
Yeah, you know, it's not a me kind of game, but I hear a lot of good things about it, and I played it for a bit with Joseph, and it seemed pretty fun. The movement's very unique, considering the time period. I know there's a lot of history at this game with regards to Sako and his little cool combos with his execution that he had at the time. So a lot of good things to hear about the game. Yeah, Toho games are in this Wilder. I believe Suguri isn't Suguri Toho or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. Anyway, Tekken 1. I don't know if any of you play Tekken 1, right?
Tekken 1's
Never
kind
played.
of bad.
I played it for
Uh,
like 30 seconds when I was testing it out on my emulator.
Okay, I'll put it
I
in.
don't think it's worth playing.
Yeah,
Okay,
just put haven't played yet, or yeah, I would just put it.
yeah.
Haven't played yet.
Okay, Blaze Blue Chrono Phantasma Extend. I've got a lot to say about this, but I'm gonna keep it brief. This game was in the wrong direction. It was the wrong step in the wrong direction.
Is this the
basically.
second iteration of the game, or like the?
This
I forgot what
is
the order was.
so this is the third main entry, but this is
Oh.
like a patch update to the third main entry. So
Oh, I
basically,
see.
there's Chrono Phantasma, and then there's Chrono Phantasma 1.1, which fixed broken Kokonoe, and then there was Chrono Phantasma Extend, which is the same as 2.0. This patch was fine for, you know, the mid tiers. It gave them good buffs. But it was obnoxious for the top tiers and for the bottom tiers in like the bad ways. Basically, the bottom tiers didn't get enough buffs, and the top tiers didn't get enough nerfs basically. So this famously had like I wouldn't say like broken you, but if we're ignoring like Calamity Trigger New, which was like the first version of the game, then this version of New is like probably the most obnoxious to play against. Uh, and then you also have some other characters like Valkenheim, Jin, and Lychee that were all absolutely toxic. Um, the game just didn't have the right balance in terms of like from the previous versions of the game. Like it just didn't go in the right direction at all. And this in Chrono Phantasma, the problem with Chrono Phantasma was that it had this mechanic called same attack combo where you couldn't use the same move in a combo twice in a row, or like twice,
What the fuck?
and it made
That's the same thing that Skullgirls has, right?
something like that. I
And
believe
Uni has
so.
that
Yeah.
too, doesn't it?
I mean, SMP is like applied differently per game, but like in BlazBlue in this game in this Chrono Phantasma Extend, your combo literally like just end right there if you use the same move twice. So
Also, like, does it like burst? Like it just explodes and resets to neutral or something?
causes the opponent's character to tech immediately when that move hits.
Oh, I see. And then they
So,
punish you.
yeah.
I see.
It made combos so like what's the word? Canned, I guess is the word. Like it didn't feel like there was a lot of freedom. And certain characters were just bad because of that system. So but again, it had some early advancements in the overdrive mechanic, which became really polished in Central Fiction, but since that wasn't this game, I would definitely put it I mean it wasn't toxic waste. I wouldn't put it there. It's kind of hard to rank this one because uh I'll just put it
These
cool.
categories are sus. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just put it cool decent. It's okay. It's not the best BlazBlue, that's for sure. Fatal Fury Special, I'm gonna put it there.
Nah, no opinion. No opinion.
Street Fighter EX3, is that what that is?
Yeah,
Have you guys played it?
No.
I've
No.
played
That
it a
was
little
like the
bit with friends.
2.5D one, right?
Yeah,
Huh.
I would put it as really cool games, but not for me. Just because it's like it was so. I feel like it was very obviously very different from like regular Street Fighter. Um, just in terms of obviously the presentation and the characters were kind of weird. Like Tatsu's looked super weird, like they didn't belong, almost like they added them last second.
Oh,
But
okay.
yes, so I would just put it as like cool, decent, or maybe okay, meh. But it was fun to mess around and push buttons in.
Oh,
Okay.
we have a melee coming up.
Oh,
We
just
do
Or if we want
indeed.
to do, I don't know what King of Fight like that King of Fighters is.
So
though. Is
this
that just
one-
like the
This is not 94. This is not 95. I don't know what version this is.
just King of
I
Fighters
can't
1.
remember the logo. I can't remember the year that had this logo. Maybe we can just skip that one for now. 2003. This game was trash.
I have no opinion. Never played it.
I played this one, but I didn't play 11. This is basically like 11 0.5, if you want to think of it like that. It had the early tag mechanics, but they just weren't polished. The cast sucked. The move sets were just okay. It introduced Ash, but Ash was not really that fleshed out. He's like a cool character with cool like concepts at this point, but he didn't have a very polished move set. And I want to say that I just want to say 2003 just didn't feel like a KOF game. Like 11 also kind of had that same feel, but it's just more polished. So people kind of remember it a lot more than 2003. 2003 was definitely not that great of a KOF game. Okay,
Do we want to put Smash Bros on this list?
yeah, sure. I mean, we put Naruto, so we can just put Smash.
I think melee casually is like top tier, but like as you get more competitive, it gets worse in my opinion. People like I know like a lot of the melee heads like oh competitive, oh best game ever, GOAT game. I disagree. Like you have people like if you want to play that game at a high level, you become hacks and have like what is it? Arthritis in your hands, go get surgery, bro. Actually, I'm telling you, controller is just pad, and the amount of inputs you gotta do is just horrible. It's horrible, and like, I don't know if you guys play like melee at all. Like,
Yeah, I played Melee, but I mean, I hardly knew what I was doing with regards to like competitive stuff. Yeah, game is fun. I mean, I wouldn't, dude. I'm keeping my mouth shut for Smash. How about that?
All right. I as a casual game, I put it like it has everything. Like it's just very fun casually. But like the more competitive you get, I put it okay, man, not for me. And we're talking about competitively.
Sure.
I
Okay.
put it there. And Nidhogg, I don't know if you guys play that. Great game. I put it on. It's a goat fighting game.
Yeah.
So demigod. I put it in demigod. It's like it is the game. Funny story. Albert's friend. Oh, he's so good at this game. He's actually so good at this game. And you know, if he played fighting games, I bet he could go far, bro. But like
Trust
this
me,
guy,
I've tried, dude.
he's so good. He's so good at the game. I was like, dang, this guy's actually good. Like, you know, there's some people who say, oh, I'm pretty good at this game, right? You know, and I'm like, all right, you know. I think I myself am pretty good at Nidhogg. Dude, this guy just clapped me, bro. He clapped me like 5 times in a row. I'm like, holy crap, this is like the next level of good. Like, if I was good, he was great. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like, Nidhogg, just absolutely goated game. Very easy to pick up and, like, play. Very good. Very good. Whoever made Nidhogg creator, blessed.
So if
Nice.
you had to put it in a category, would you say it's like a platform? Oh, so I've played it before, but I'm just wondering, you know, how people see it. Would you say it's like a platformer or like?
I would say it's an
if you had
arcade
to
game.
put it in there, board game you said?
Arcade game. It's
Oh,
an
arcade game. Gotcha.
Like Pac-Man and, like, Pong.
Oh, okay.
Did you play Pong in arcades?
Yeah, of course.
Huh.
You've never played Pong? Well, I'm not sure if they have it anymore, but like I've played Pong in an arcade before. Like just one of the really old cabinets that has like all the old games,
Oh,
like
okay.
Pac-Man and stuff. You could just put Pong on it. All right, we can go next. What is next?
Okay. Next up is Chaos Code. I played this for like 3 minutes, and yeah.
Wait, what is it? What is it about? Like,
It's
is
an
it-
anime game. The game's broken, like literally. It's not even like a Marvel broken. It's like there's a certain point where like you couldn't block overheads if you were crouch blocking. Like I mean, obviously it sounds obvious, right? But it's basically like if you're crouch blocking, like you legitimately can like not switch.
Oh,
The netcode sucks. So I mean the game just didn't hold up basically.
I see.
But I'm not gonna pretend that I know everything about this game. I played it for like a couple minutes, so
You just got that gut feeling that it's trash.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I trust my gut.
yeah.
My biased gut, I trust it. It is very biased, but I trust.
It knows what you
Yes.
like.
Blaze Blue CT is right there.
Hell
The
yeah.
game sucks, but not in a bad way. Like it's like a charming bad. It's like Marvel 3 kind of thing. The balance is so horrible, but it was like the first step for like a new generation of anime fighters. And considering the time period, it was super influential. Story modes, the casual experience is really good. So as a product, I think it's up there. The balance is obviously not, it doesn't hold up, but the balance is not everything,
I agree.
Okay, don't know what that is.
Tekken 7. You know, honestly, even though I don't play Tekken, I put it pretty high.
Me
Yeah.
too. Yeah, me too. I put it
would
like high.
in top.
Tekken 7 is high, I would say.
High. Yeah.
I think it's the one that made Tekken like, mainstream more so than like, well, the FGC mainstream, I should say, because I feel like it's always been kind of like second fiddle to like Street Fighter.
Dude, it
just in
brought back
terms
the
of, like-
series.
yeah, exactly. And then it was good timing too, because I don't know if this also contributed to it, but Street Fighter V's release was kind of like doo doo, and then
Yeah,
Tekken
yeah.
7 kind of like picked up the mantle as like the the game at like FGC events. At least that's the way I see it.
No, yeah, that was exactly like the situation. Tekken 7 released to arcades in 2015, I believe it was. And then once it came to consoles, it was like 2017. But basically, it was enough time for it to kind of steal the spotlight from SF5, which had just a horrible launch, in all senses. So
Yeah.
oh, you just zoned out what Chaos Code got spoken about. Okay, Wilder, type out your thoughts. I'll read back over them once we get an opportunity to do. Because if you've played it more than I have, then I certainly want to get that in the VOD. All right, next up is King of Fighters 14. This game is one of the best KOFs, especially the best modern ones. I'd put it. That's hard. I don't think it's demigod. That's the thing because it's obviously got like big flaws with the visuals. I'll put it here.
The netcode.
I think it's one of the best KOFs. But
Yeah, didn't it sell the best or something like that? Or like
yeah,
so?
before
I think I read
before
somewhere that it.
15.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can go. You sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say that I think it actually saved SNK or something like that because it sold more than they expected or something
Yeah,
like that. That the sales were like very impressive despite, the game not having like the greatest reception.
yeah. It's ironic because 13 sold very poorly. Like people these days are like, "Yo, 13's best sprite visuals of all time."
They're
But
coping. They're coping.
they are actually though.
They're coping.
Dude, if you actually try to get into that game, you realize just how like you don't even have to be a KOF player. The game is not very friendly to you as a fighting game. And this is for a fighting game. Fighting games are already not too friendly for the average gamer. And then you play 13 and you get bodied by Hwajai or Chin or Kim or EXIORI and it's not fun. The DLCs kind of ruined the game, honestly, for 13. But anyway, I don't want to talk about 13. 14 was a great game. Um, I played a lot of it. This is probably the first KOF that I really like tried to get good at. Like like kind of before 14 came out, I was not super competitive in fighting games. I was just like I really love the community and I like watching tournaments and I was always labbing, by myself because no one I had no one to play with. But 14 was one of the games where I was like, yeah, I kind of want to go far in this. And they had a lot of characters. Each character is very unique. The game system was pretty good. Had some flaws, but you know, all things considered, it was a great step up from 13 in my opinion. And I mean, as Sergio already alluded to, kind of brought SNK back out from the abyss. They were really in the red after 13. Contrary to popular belief, they did not go bankrupt after 13. They were just not very well off financially. All
I
right.
should have started with 14. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I started with 14, my KOF career would have been totally different. I started with 13, and that was like the worst starting place ever. Like actually, so
Yeah.
I got a little unlucky. I feel looking back, I'm like, dang, I should have played 14. Like I should have, like I got baited into like I was watching tournaments for 13, and I was like, oh, 13's so cool. Look at all these max mode combos, right? And it's
Yeah.
total debate. I just absolutely debated. All right, that's
Yeah.
enough of that. Let's continue.
Yeah. 14 good game. All right. Let's see. 11. I wish Laney were here. I really do not know a lot about 11. I like if I had to guess, it's probably like way up here, but I literally have not played enough of it to know.
Never played either.
Yeah. Okay. For now, I'll just assume it's like right here. Or it's probably higher, but I'll.
You know what? I know you guys know my take on Skullgirls, but what are your takes on Skullgirls?
Okay. Do one of you want to start before me?
Yeah, I have played only a handful of times. Um, but I think they have a lot of cool attention to details, like from Marvel 2. A lot of like mechanics. I think if you like push block on a certain like frame of a move, then you can punish it. So it's little
Yes, that
intricacies like
exists.
that. I think it had a very unfortunate uh lifespan, I guess. Because I think the first kind of like instance that I remember of it, like you know, being turbulent, or for lack of a better word, was I think when they were about to be included in Evo, but they lost out to I think it was Melee or like Marvel 3 or something. And then the other time when Mike Z just exposed himself and everyone, well, not everyone, but a lot of people like obviously looked poorly on him and on Skullgirls. Um,
Mm.
and it got new season like this year or last year, despite it being a
This
10-year
year, I
old
think.
game. This year?
Oh, 2022. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I get you.
Justin.
But yeah, that's my take on it. As far as where I would put it, um, I would put it probably in like really cool games, but not for me.
Yeah, I was
Um,
thinking. Yeah.
yeah, because I don't think it's that hard for me to find a character that I really like. And then there's a couple that I think are kind of interesting, but there's none really that like draw me, um, you know, immediately and like, oh, I need to play Skullgirl so I can play, Big Band or whatever. But yeah, that's where I would put it.
Hey, do you guys want to do the raffle real quick?
Oh yeah. Justin's here.
Spin the choice.
Okay, guys, real quick, we're gonna take a quick break with the tier list. We're gonna Joe, you're gonna switch to Justin's screen capture when he's ready for that.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
We're gonna take a quick break, just to make sure to do a spin of the raffle for basically to summarize, guys. We wanted to raffle, we wanted to enter all the people that voted for the game of the year, into a raffle. So Justin's gonna do a spin for that.
Wait, where is Pulsar on this tier list?
We're gonna get to it, dude. There's a billion games here.
Oh, okay. Wait. How are we doing these votes? Or is this like
It's a collective
Yeah,
tier
yeah.
list.
Basically, whoever's
Okay.
here obviously gets the most say.
dude,
Otherwise,
Melty Blood's in top tier? This list is goated already.
oh, you already know, dude. You already know.
It's that good.
All right, I'm streaming retro.
All right, let me pull it up.
Yo, it's Caesar?
Hey,
Oh.
Caesar, we're gonna bring back the tier list soon. We're just gonna we're doing like a quick intermission for the spin. So, just hang tight.
Yo, honestly though, Skullgirls is right where it should be. Like that game is so cool, bro.
Okay, you guys ready for the winner?
Mm,
I'm spinning.
All right, spin the wheel of fortune. It's Waka. Woo!
All right,
Let's
Walker
go.
wins.
Congratulations to Waka.
Waka winning.
Dude, that chat activity coming in the clutch right there.
Yo.
All
Okay.
What did they win?
Thanks, Justin.
What is the prize?
How? I got picked the second time. How?
Wait, did I miss the spin? What happened?
Yeah, Prince Waka won the spin.
What the heck? Didn't he win last time?
He did.
Did I win?
He should go to Las Vegas
Yeah.
and gamble his life savings.
Yeah, how? That's what I want to know.
on the roulette wheel.
Okay, really quickly, guys. So, Joe, we're gonna transition back to the tier list. But
Yes.
quickly, I promised to read out Wilder's comments on Chaos Code. So
Let's hear it.
So let's see. I wasn't a fan of most of the Chaos Code designs, which is a pretty big issue when I'm trying new games. I like the chef guy and Cudlack's body horror moves, but nothing about it felt very good emo. Yeah, you know,
I think the game. There's no way the game isn't like it's got to be at least okay.
you know,
Never played it. So.
when I played it, like, okay, I prefaced this when we talked about it. I played it for like a couple minutes, and I wasn't very impressed. Okay, the game didn't feel polished. I mean, it's obvious, you know, it comes from a time period where not every fighting game was coming out super polished, but it didn't really have anything spectacular about it, and the net play sucks. So,
I mean, that's an issue for a lot of old anime games, though.
well, Chaos Code is a special level of like trash delay based, dude.
Okay, you know that's fair. That's fair. I feel like it's not like it's I don't know. I don't think that warrants like being toxic shit though. Like
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
look
fair
at
enough.
Chaos Code and you compare it to like Batfan and Guilty Gear, like I feel like those are like leagues apart in terms of like competitive playability, right?
Yeah, sure. Okay, we can move it up to. I mean, we can
I
move
think-
it around.
I think it's like justifiably movable. It's okay.
Sure. Okay.
'Cause it's like definitely not on the level of Batfan because that game is like fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, and you know that's why we want to have you guys here. The people that are here get the most say. So, you know,
Yo,
there's a reason why BB called.
What?
What's up? 2 Koreans, let's go. That's bigger than one.
I'll leave then.
Oh,
Bruh.
Wait,
goddamn.
no, don't leave. But yeah, BB tag. You know, if Royal Nickel were here, BB tag would probably be up here, right? But you know, I'm gonna say,
Wait, does Royal Nickel actually really love that game?
yeah, that's his favorite fighting
I
game.
think so, right?
Oh, I see. Interesting.
What game again?
BB tag.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, is right. Yes.
That was the most.
All right. Anyway, okay, moving on. Let's see. Hyper Fight. Any of you guys played Hyper Fight?
No.
Never played it.
I think
I have.
Is
I
that the
actually
stupid
have.
random Steam game?
It's just okay. Like it does what it's supposed to do, and it doesn't do anything else. It's just okay.
Wait a minute. Let me look
I
it
would
up.
play it as
Probably-
okay as
actually,
well.
probably played it. I think I played it.
I haven't played it against another person, but I played against computers enough to know that it's like literally just okay.
Okay, sure. I'll take your word for
Let
it.
me look it up. Let me look it up.
Okay then.
This is drawing a lot of it.
All
Would
right,
any of
Mortal
you
Kombat
happen to know what that Kyo and Ryu one in the top left is?
Is that SNK versus Capcom?
I assume so, but it's like,
Like SVC Chaos, right?
is that it?
Chaos is God tier.
Okay.
We might need a tier between okay.
I don't know
and
Mortal Kombat
shit.
trilogy, so I have
That's
no
just
idea
called
what
like
that is.
Kusage. Like it's like mild Kusage, right? But like not total trash. I think we
Funny
need a tier.
garbage. Just
Yeah, I mean,
funny garbage tier.
Funny garbage.
I don't want it to be
Yeah,
too
funny
fine
haha
grained.
tier is also
I don't
pretty
think it's
good.
good for it to be too fine grained. Otherwise,
You know,
we
that's
start
fair, that's
getting, like a lot of things that are, you know, like we start having like one game tiers. You know, like there'd probably be a tier for Doa, like for all the Doa games. You know, like, I don't want it to be like that. So.
I feel like some of the ones that should actually belong in funny garbage are like misranked in other ones.
Rig Jace, what are you looking at? Are we looking at the same tier list? We haven't even ranked CF yet.
That's BB tag
Oh,
for
you can't
guys,
hear us?
probably.
Okay. Well, if you can't hear us, then be quiet. Okay.
Oh.
Smash Bros. Is that Smash Bros. 4?
Smash Bros. 4? Wait.
Smash Bros. 4 is
Where?
okay.
Literally where
Smash
though?
Bros. 4. Okay, wait, scroll up. Let me look at the tier. Let me look at the tier. Let me look at the tiers.
Wait, where
Let me
is
look at the
it?
tiers.
I don't see it.
Smash 4 game review. Right next to trilogy.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
there it is.
Okay.
Smash 4, okay.
All right, guys. I gotta move along.
Scroll up.
Mortal Kombat trilogy. Any of you played it?
No opinion.
Nah, never played it.
No opinions. Don't care.
Already.
Do you fucking
Hey,
tell-
wait a minute. Hold on. Mortal Kombat trilogy? Haven't played yet. Guys, stop it. Go up. I forget what the tiers were.
Mortal Kombat isn't real.
You're not real, man.
It doesn't exist.
Put it in
Oh my god.
at least cool, decent tier.
Okay.
Wait, it's cool.
Trilogy,
Shut your
though.
ass up.
Like, is
Fucking
that
boomer.
like the first 3 games or some shit?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Basically.
Okay. Super Smash Bros. I don't know what this is.
I think
Not
that's
four.
4.
It's 4.
It's
It's
4,
just
yeah,
okay.
it's 4.
Four.
Oh, that
Okay.
one-
It's okay.
That
It's
one was
okay, man.
That one was so
Okay,
bad.
man.
I would
Yeah.
put it in total shit, personally.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
It's
I'll add
near.
it- I'll add
It's
it.
nearing there.
Oh shoot! What did I do?
I
Okay,
really don't think it's like total trash.
4 is...
I think compared to the other ones, it's definitely like the worst. Like, yeah, the worst one in my opinion.
It's the
There's
worst
no
Smash Bros.
way
Yeah.
you're calling 4 the
Wait,
worst
which one?
one.
4?
4
Yeah.
is...
It's not worse than
Smash
Brawl.
Bros. 4?
No,
It's not
dude,
worse
Brawl.
than
No,
is
Brawl is
way
amazing.
better than 4. Are you guys
No,
high?
Brawl is
Oh, dude.
10 out of 10. Brawl is like the best Smash Bros.
That is
behind,
literally
like, Ultimate,
nostalgia
bro.
glasses, I feel like.
No,
Brawl's whack.
Bro.
dude.
Brawl is
I'm
just
sorry.
Bro, you just,
They,
you
not
just-
from a competitive standpoint, Brawl is whack, but no shot. Like if you like looked at the game as a whole, it's definitely way better than Smash.
Yeah, dude, go back and play Subspace Emissary, dude. Have fun with
Are we
that.
fucking counting Subspace Emissary as like a factor in a fucking fighting game? Are we playing this shit from story mode?
Yeah, I know,
What,
dude.
a
on,
fighting
man.
game
Guys,
isn't
guys.
encapsulated just by the versus mode, okay? It's the entire game.
Online where you play free for all, items on, and it's super laggy.
It's 2
Yeah,
minutes
it's
only.
like the worst online ever.
This guy is
if
going
we're
up
gonna
based
have-
off the fucking masterpieces within Smash Bros. Brawl. As in the masterpieces mode, where you play the classic arcade games.
Yeah, you play
For
like
2
10
minutes
seconds
to
of.
boot it off.
Yeah.
Boot it off.
Yeah.
All right,
Smash
let's
Bros.
continue. Let's continue.
All right, guys, just really quickly, I just want to get this in. If we're gonna have this number of people joining us for the tier list, at least like it's fine that all of you are join us, but we can't have all of you unmute at the same time. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna make a request that if you guys would like to voice your opinion on one of the games, let me know first in voice text, so at least we'd have an idea of who's gonna speak about which particular games, so that we get an opportunity to get those thoughts in. We've got a ton of fighting games still left here, so we don't want to trudge on at a snail's pace for this.
I can't believe it.
Okay, that being said, Akatsuki Blitzkampf. I believe some of us have played it here. I know already. I see that Wilder has noted that it's on here. Indeed, it is. Any thoughts on this one? Game is epic. I agree.
That game is the most decent game I've ever played, but it's like decent, borderline decent.
There's no way you're calling Akatsuki Blitzkampf just decent.
Decent.
No, we gotta put it at least good. Like bare minimum.
Bare minimum decent game. Not bad, not good, just decent.
I think we put it in high. I think it's justifiably.
That's giving me too much credit.
Well, okay, here's the difference, right? Is this vanilla or is this Axe, whatever the thing is called?
That's true. There are too many iterations of this dumb game.
'Cause I think the vanilla version is just strictly worse. Like, to be honest.
We'll just pretend it's the good version. I don't know. Are there any more Akatsuki titles below, or is this the
Let's
only
just
one?
assume that it's the best version of the game.
If it's the best version, that's like high tier for.
Yeah. I can sit with that. That's fine. All right. Anyone else have any
It's kind of dry.
It's got cool designs.
Okay, that's all I got. So is Uni.
I mean, yeah, I just haven't played it before. That's 2 cents.
Uni's cool, but like Blitzkampf, it's kind of dry. I ain't saying stale. It's kind of dry.
All right. Moving on. We've got. So I'm skipping a lot of these, right? Blade Arcs. So Blade Arcs, I played it. I wanted to like it so badly. I don't know why.
I feel like that game is super mid. Like I labbed in training mode for like 2 hours. I feel like it's super mid.
I agree. No. Actually, I think the game is just not good. I almost want to put it here, but I
think that's too harsh. It's not like total trash. It's just like the most mid fighting game ever made.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, right? Blade Arcs was, I think it was done by Studio Seizensen, one of those indie studios, and
it was the same studio that made Blade Strangers, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And this was like their first game before Blade Strangers, so it was clear that they made a lot of like steps in the right direction from this game, because they learned a lot. Blade Strangers is also mid. Sure, we'll get there. You can express your thoughts when we get there. I think this game needed to be a little less I feel like it's similar to Uni, where like the moves are super long range, but then it's not like a universal thing unlike Uni. So it just becomes like who can wag their tail like longer than the other characters, which made it not really that fun of an experience. And again, it's an indie game, so that already kind of doesn't give it an advantage for visibility, popularity, that kind of thing. Okay, moving on then. Central Fiction. So I know you guys want to say something. Here, I'm giving you an opportunity to just take the floor.
It's okay.
No.
It's a cool game, but not for me.
Real cool game, not for me.
I'm giving the most I could give it is cool game. Not
Game's
for
up
me.
here, man.
You did that on purpose?
I'll take Demigod.
Get your tire.
Brother Demigod.
Okay, fine. No, okay, if I'm being real though, the game's right here.
Okay, that's fair. That's also fair.
Yeah.
Also pretty fair.
Wait, what's that Blaze Blue title in Demigod? Is that like?
I'm glad one of you pointed this out.
I asked that. Yeah.
This is CT. Yeah, this is CT. I put this here. The reason I gave is that it was a really influential anime game for its time. If you think back to like 2008, what anime games were out that really catered more to casuals in this manner? Like, I'm not saying like dumbed down the game, because obviously this game was still super hard for its time, and people saw it as dumbed down, mind you. But in terms of like the casual experience of having the story mode with full visual novels, having all the extra modes, and then having like a button layout that was relatively easier but still provide a lot of depth. I think those were like underrated elements for its time, right? But of course, this is definitely this is definitely something someone would say in 2022 rather than like 2010, you know. So, uh, this can be moved down. What do you guys think?
Oh, I think it's fine where it is. I think that's like completely reasonable.
Yeah, okay.
I don't have much to contribute myself because I wasn't around playing in those times. But
Right. No,
I-
yeah,
I
I mean,
think-
mhm.
yeah, I was just gonna say I think people who like actually were around to experience it should like have the final say.
Yeah, for sure. Well, to be fair, Rig Jace, a lot of these games are actually trash, right? Like if we look at like Naruto Shippuden, which encapsulates Ultimate Ninja Storm and Clash of Ninja, those are trash games in the sense that you're talking. But these are not actually trash games in terms of uh, the mark they put in our hearts, right? So we got to look at it. We got to look at it from more than just the competitive side.
I agree. This is not best competitive fighting game tier list. This is best fighting game. Fighting game encapsulating all things, right?
Yeah.
If we want to talk about the best competitive fighting game, this tier list would be totally different, I would say.
Injustice would be bottom tier.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Anything
All right,
else?
what's next?
Central Fiction. Okay, sure. Yeah, we can move on. Let's see. MVC 2, Bloody Roar. We can do Bloody Roar first.
Which Bloody Roar 2?
Never played.
Bloody Roar 2. Yeah.
Put it. What are the? One second. Put it in. I want to say, really cool game. Well, because I want to put it in high, but it's not better than Bloody Roar 3. Yeah, I guess really cool games, but not for me. Even though it is for me, just that I know that not a lot of people played it. I guess compared to like other games around that era.
Sure. Okay. Anyone else? Any objections?
I have no idea what that
Never
game is.
played.
And any of the only other Bloody Roar player in this entire server want to say anything?
Sorry, I'm not 50 years old.
Unknown stuff.
Wait. Did I hear Bloody Roar? I played Bloody Roar.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah, I
John, you're
did.
50?
another old timer. What do you think? 2 belongs in because we put 2 in really cool games, but not for me. But
Ah,
I wanna-
dang,
'cause I
that's
wanna put-
funny. I've only played darn, what was that one that was like for Xbox? That was like a ported version of like the GameCube one.
Primal Rage or something like that.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
can't say anything about it too.
Yeah, that's the third one.
Ah, nice. But we're talking about like generally speaking.
Yeah.
I think it's
No, we're
fine.
talking about-
Yeah, I think that's.
I think it's a fun
good.
game. It's like kind of similar to DOA in that kind of sense. It's like a fun game. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
It's interesting. It has like air text and weird stuff like that.
Yep.
I hope it gets another installment in the near future.
Same.
but
Okay.
I'm holding my breath.
So I guess the consensus here is really cool games, but not for me. I'll take your word. MVC 2. I'm sure we're gonna put that at the
Yeah,
top of the
at
top,
the very
right?
top. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
I
That's
didn't
I
know.
actually I enjoy this game a lot. when
Yeah,
I
oh,
played
yeah.
it on,
I mean, this is
arcade.
one of those important games. Hey, Caesar, I saw you unmute. What do you got to say?
Yeah, I mean, this is at least demigod, but it probably belongs there.
Yeah.
But,
Legacy is completely crazy. Like just for that alone.
Yeah, like competitive history, like the moments, like basically, like none of these games would even be here without this game.
Like
Yeah.
the
Honestly.
game itself is kind of iffy, but it's just so important.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And yeah, we talked about importance for ranking some of these games. Like, Vampire Savior had some important moments in it, as well as, of course, SC2 being like a great experience for a lot of people during that time period. Multiple Action Core Actions again just being great all across the board, and importance being one of those as well. So yeah, definitely I can see that as being.
Also, game is hype as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
My first streamed money match I saw was Clockwork versus Neo, and it was nuts, dude. Like I was like new to like fighting games, and especially Marvel 2, and I just from like the little backstory they gave that they were rivals for like however long, and they went back and forth, and Clockwork played a team that no one else did because
How old were
couldn't
you
get-
during this?
couldn't get practice, huh?
How old were you
Shit,
when this happened?
probably like 17, 18.
How many years ago was this?
Okay, wait.
Hey,
What's
we're
going on here?
trying to age card this guy,
Ageism,
dude.
What's going on here?
All right, next game. Let's see
Okay.
what's next.
Kianta.
Oh, S tier easily.
Oh yeah, literally perfect game. How can you beat it? Honestly.
Nah, that's cap.
Shut
You
up,
guys
Jub,
are
Jub,
captain.
Shut the fuck up. Shut
You
the
guys are captain.
fucking blinded by
What do you
Kusoge
mean you
glasses.
don't like freaking throws
Kusoge
one
tinted
frame
glasses.
normals?
Who here has played the game actually?
I have.
I have.
Jub has.
I have.
We had it in our
Okay.
mystery game tournament.
What are we saying? Like actually, none of this meme talk. Where does it actually belong?
I mean, it's a goofy game. We probably should have a tier for goofy
Yeah.
because this is not a bad or good game. It's just like
Yeah, it's just a goofy game.
Okay, let's put funny. Let's make a funny
Like
game.
a funny haha.
Funny
tier.
tier list. Yeah.
how do we add a tier?
Just click like, the
it's-
settings button and like hit add
Yeah.
row or something.
Exactly.
Okay, add row below.
Make sure you give it a new color, otherwise it'll look kind of funky.
Make it
You just
brown.
put it on the bottom.
Make the
like-
color brown.
There's no brown.
We'll do pink.
There should be a brown.
Goofy. We'll do pink.
Oh, how
All right.
quirky of you.
All right, I agree with this goofy.
Alright, so
Dude, there's the alligator with the gun who I play.
I played that character.
That's a real gun right there. That's a real gun.
Isn't
See
he
my-
also
That's not
Instantaneous
chaos
hitbox.
bullshit. That's a real gun. Man up, for real.
All right,
okay.
next game. We can run the next one.
Let's see. Birch. Okay, I'm not gonna do that one.
No idea. Oh, the Toho fighting
Solo
game.
fighting games, Jub's here. He's the expert.
I played it for like 30 minutes and it's whack.
No, the game is based, but it's also like so cringe. Okay, the deck mechanic is unironically like really interesting. I like it a lot, but the weather system is so cringe, and also the fact that there's no timer is so cringe. But
It's a whack game.
That game
It's
has
a
no
whack
timers.
game. That's
What
what
the
it,
fuck, Jub?
oh, the game is sick.
it's whack.
Neutral is
Okay, I agree it's sick, but like
it just has a few too many cringe mechanics. It's like I would put it in really cool games, but not for me. Like I think that's just a perfect way to sum it up.
Sure. Okay.
Alright.
All right. Well then, I'm gonna skip a lot of these guys. Okay, unless you want me to touch on Street Fighter Alpha.
You escaping?
Nah, you can-
I mean, Alpha 1. I don't care about Alpha 1.
No comment on
Don't care.
Alpha 1.
Okay.
Alpha 2, yeah.
It's the
Alpha 2 is
Not Alpha
pretty
one.
good.
it's the only Street Fighter game with chain combos, I guess. That's
You go to Puyo
Notable.
Puyo Fever, please.
Puyo Puyo, dude, Puyo Puyo is a hard game.
Puyo
bro.
Puyo Fever.
It's like-
Can you put that to?
Put an S tier right now. Wait, it's Fever? Okay, actually, I don't know about Fever. I only know about 2.
I'm just okay. Let's.
What's
use
the
Puyo
random
Puyo
pick of
Fever.
Lee from
Let's put
Tekken?
Puyo Puyo. I'm one. Okay, let's put Puyo Puyo Fever as like collective Puyo Puyo. Okay, like Puyo Puyo is a series.
I agree.
Okay.
Is there another Puyo Puyo in here?
Well, it's either that or hopefully they
Is
have
it just
Puyo Puyo
Fever?
Tetris here. You know, hopefully they have
No,
Puyo Puyo
'cause-
Tetris here.
Because if we Puyo Puyo 2 in here, we put that as like S tier, and then we put like Fever as like don't care.
Okay, then we'll look. Don't care then. If there's no Puyo Puyo game, we'll go with that.
Next one, CBS.
CBS 1?
This one.
I mean,
one.
the presentation's
one.
pretty good. I'll give it that. I haven't played it much, though.
Yeah, but the game is like low key kind of cringe.
We'll do haven't played. I'm sure most of you haven't played.
Just
DSCI.
from like secondhand though, it's like a lot more whack than CVS 2, because the auto meta is literally because the way it works in CVS 2, right, is you can just assign ratios freely to your characters. But in CVS 1, your ratio was fixed based on the character you picked. So like Guile was like a ratio to character, like
Yeah.
Foxy.
What the heck?
It's one of those situations where like the new version like makes the old version obsolete.
Yeah, and
It fixes everything.
In CVS 1, the optimal meta is to pick 4 ratio 1 characters because you get like the most
Yeah,
like health and damage output for your buck. So the games are like super slow and grindy, and also S group is stupid because you just like charge and you like get full meter, and so the game's just like totally. It's like more slow and grindy than CVS2, which is like an accomplishment and not in a good way.
Okay, sure. All right. I hear you guys. Thanks for adding those in. Next is DFC. This is the vanilla DFC. I played this a bit because this was the one that was released proper to the West. The Ignition was never released proper to the West. It was released in Hong Kong, but not officially North America or any of those Western regions. The game is unique. I think that's the word for it. It's not it's not a necessarily a game of the year or an all-time hit fighting game, but for what it's worth, French Bread has been involved in a lot of solid fighting games, and I think this is just one of those. So I think it fits in cool, decent. And
Is this the 3D fighter where you're in like the underground cage?
Nope.
Okay, never mind. Okay,
Is that
I'm thinking of something else.
This is the Dengeki franchise fighter. So all those light novel characters are in this one. Yeah, it has the basketball girl. It's got Shauna. It's got some SAO characters. Yep.
It's got Kirito.
Oh, I played this with More Robots.
Yeah, actually, wait. I believe More Robots and I and Fox played it one time. I'm not sure if you were there, but yeah, if you've played it with More Robots, then you're definitely familiar with it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this game it was fun when I played it, but
yeah,
it was a little sus. But yeah, this is cool. I agree with this placement.
Yeah, it's cool, decent. This is not Ignition. Unknown Stuff. This is not Ignition. That's the one that you ripped probably. And don't just say that outright. You might want to retract that.
Redacted.
Okay. Anyway.
What's next?
Let's see. Dead or Alive 4. Anyone played that?
Nope.
Played a ton of that. Yeah.
No.
Oh, really? No.
I have as well.
Yo, let's go. It was kind of like the impression that I got, it was kind of like the breakout game, quote unquote, of DOA. And I think even at the time around at the time it came out, they were already doing like tournaments on like TV and stuff for it. I remember Perfect Legend was on one of them. So
okay.
I would personally put it like in high or top. It's my favorite DOA game. Not that I've played a ton of 5 or 6, but yeah, for whatever that's worth.
Yeah, sure, I can take.
You sound like you have the same DOA experience as me. Didn't play a ton of 5. Didn't play 6.
I'm already gonna say I agree with you guys. We should move Tekken 7 up 1. I'll just do that right now. Okay, moving on.
Fair.
Let's see. Anyone?
The Tenkaichi series.
Let's go.
Anyone play Double Dragon?
I played like 30 minutes of Double Dragon, and it's fun.
I played a few sets with the Super Turbo, and it's so fucking wacky. I think there's like they jump like 30 feet. I don't know. Weird game. It's kind of crazy.
How'd you rank it then?
Fucking goofy, but not goofy on the level of Kanta. Maybe like it's goofy. No, I think it's goofy.
Yeah, I agree.
Weird.
To be fair, right? To be fair, if we think, everything is not on goofy on the level of Kanta, then nothing's gonna be put in the same tier as Kanta, right?
Yeah, yeah,
that's true.
It
So
would be
okay,
a one-tier game, or one-game tier, which is what we're trying to avoid in the first place.
Goofiest
Exactly.
tier.
Yeah.
I should send you footage of
put
the
Hokuto no
shoot
Ken
premiere.
in Goofy right now then.
I agree. I don't think we can should be goofy.
Goofy movie tier.
Unknown Stuffs. Go ahead. Yeah, send some stuff over. Let's see.
Wait, that game, like, actually trying to play neutral in Hokuto no Ken low-key sucks ass because the run acceleration is so bad. So you literally just like charge at each other and see what happens. Like that's honestly how I feel, right? Like I watch the good players play neutral. I'm just like, what the fuck are they doing? I think they're just going at it, honestly.
We're not at Hotonogi. Well, let's go next here.
Okay, sounds good. Let's do Dragon Ball. One of them. Any one of them. I mean,
all the Tenkaichis, they're okay. They're like okay.
Also okay.
Yeah.
I actually agree.
What Dragon Ball?
Okay. All right then. Let's see. World Heals Perfect. So I played this game, and I think it had potential, but it definitely felt like it wasn't. It was left alone. And when fighting games are abandoned and no one's there to take care of it, you get World Heroes Perfect. It's an SNK game, right? So it has some SNK elements with like the rolling and some elements of like jumps. But
is this like a sequel or something, or is this like
yeah, it's a
the
sequel.
first
It's
one
the it's
version?
the no, it's like 3.
Okay, I
But they
played the
called it
first one
Perfect for
only.
some reason.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I
I
mean it's
played
definitely
a
better than the first one. Oh, sorry. Go
I
ahead.
played a bunch of I played a bunch of 2 sets with a friend of mine, and it's good. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not my
Dead
favorite SF2 clone, but it's like
death matches are cool.
it's a functional.
They're funny.
You ever seen ice
Okay.
physics in a fighting game? Try World Heroes 2.
What the hell?
Ice physics in a fighting
Try
game?
World Heroes 2 Death.
That's so grody.
That's so ugly, bro.
The first time we saw it on Deathmatch, we just immediately F3'd and just like got off the mode. I was like, no, we weren't playing this. So funny.
Godfrey, the third image on the very left column, or
Yep.
right from the top, that's Bloody Roar 3. You can put that on, like, above wherever Bloody Roar 2 is.
Over here. Okay.
No, that's the, wait.
It's the original. That one's the
yeah.
original one, yeah.
Yeah, go left twice and then down twice.
Left twice, down twice, right there.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one that everyone plays in the Bloody Roar Discord.
Yeah, that's like the Blower Extreme, I think. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Budokai, we're just gonna put it in the same as the other Dragon Ball. Okay.
No,
that's pretty good.
Budokai. No. I
That
played
one,
a
I-
shit ton of Budokai.
I was gonna
1,
say, isn't
2,
that shit?
3, and Infinite World. All right.
The third
Okay.
one was the best one.
Budokai
The
was
other two
one
were
of my
kind of.
first fighting games of all time.
Okay, sure.
What are the tiers again? What are the tiers? We go.
All right. Okay. Piece of crap. I hear you guys. All right.
There's no way.
It's fun though. I think it's fun though.
Story mode looks fun. I never played it. I always watched my brother play it. Story mode looks fun.
Budokai 1, trash. Budokai 2, gets better. Budokai 3, overrated. Infinite World, top tier game. So, to balance
Wait, can we not rate Acceleration of Suguri?
Well, you weren't here. That's what I said. I said someone's gonna make this. You weren't here.
Oh, game's like kind of cool. Okay, no lie. I think it goes in the same tier as Toho.
Oh, Toho, where's that? All right.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
I think that's like exactly right.
Dub, I can't believe you interrupted me. That's so rude of you. Anyways, put
Yeah,
Budokai
interrupted you.
in really cool, but not for me. I think Budokai is a really cool game, especially Infinite World. Budokai 3. I think it's really cool, but it's not for me. As in, it's not for anyone else except for me.
Okay, man, not for me. I agree. I'm gonna go to the middle.
Bro. Yeah, you're
Okay.
right.
I played a lot of that game too, bro. It's sus, bro.
Bro, the combos in that game, it's just cancels. Like, you get hit, it's actually just like TOD. That combo, the combos are based off like resets and transformations. So if you have a transformation, you're fucking busted because you can basically reset your combo by doing a transformation. It's basically a Roman cancel, kind of. And that's why like, Goku is top tier because he's like 5 transformations. Kaioken, Super Saiyan 1 through 4. That's why everyone just plays smear match Goku. So, that game's really wacky, but it's okay, man. Overall, it's okay, man.
Sure. Okay. All right. Next is Aquapazza. I don't think any of you have played this, have you?
Nope.
Okay.
Never even heard of it.
Dude,
I watched
want
two tournaments for it.
I want to play this, but like I swear there's like no way to play it. I have no fucking clue where to, like, I guess you could like PS3 emulate.
Yeah, that's the only way to play it, really. I mean, I've never played it, so I'll put it there. I've watched a few tournaments though. Nothing really stood out. Okay. Next is let's see. We're gonna
Wait,
skip a lot of these guys.
Marvel superhero.
Wait, why did we skip Hokuto no Ken? We should at least put it in Goof.
Where is Hoshino Ken?
It's like 5th row, leftmost.
Oh, right here. Right here. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Yeah. This game is. I think this game is. It's kind of around here.
I'd put it in really
Okay.
cool, but not for me. There's no way I'd put it right here straight up. Like the game definitely has coffee. It's not like just a straight up good game.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. All right. Marvel superheroes. Someone mentioned that. I think.
Yeah. I guess probably just high. It definitely is not as high as like
I
Marvel
mean,
2.
it's kind of lazy. It has like no new
Yeah,
characters.
I think the like coolest thing about it was wait, was that the one with Cyber Akuma, or am I thinking of a different game?
I think
Oh, okay,
so.
yeah, that was like the best thing about it, which is
Yeah,
not
honestly,
really
it's
super
probably
great.
like the worst Marvel game in my opinion, or like least relevant at least.
Yeah, yeah, somewhere like in the middle or middle low ish.
Cool slash decent.
Yeah,
Decent.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's still fun
Okay.
to like play if you find like a cap for it or just want to mess around
Yeah,
with arcade.
I
But
do. I do like Marvel superheroes, like just Marvel superheroes. The
oh
1v1 one. That one's cool.
yeah, yeah, same. I think it's
But yeah,
better than
that's different.
yeah.
All right. How about anything here? Tekken 4, Street Fighter.
What is Street Fighter EX Plus? Is that just Street Fighter EX, the first one? But
Yeah,
like the
it's
Yeah.
like the
oh
newest
okay,
version.
oh okay. I think I only ever played the
Hey
first.
Caesar, what's up? What do you got to say?
I haven't actually played this one, so
Okay.
I played EX2. Yeah, EX2.
All right. Tekken 4.
Was it?
It's
Go ahead.
it's kind of a bad competitive game, but it's kind of cool. Like it has cool designs and stuff. I don't know. It's hard to rank.
Yeah, you know,
Okay. Yeah, we can put it okay.
the
Yeah,
way we've been ranking like bad competitive games that still have some charm is that we can still put them higher up
Yeah,
if they have other criteria that, warrant that.
I think that
But
describes it pretty well.
okay, sure,
yeah.
we'll put cool decent then.
Didn't the
Yeah.
Evo have like 7 or 8 gens in like the top 8? Or am I
Yeah,
thinking
it's like the most like experimental Tekken. It's the one that
Oh,
has
man.
all the terrain, like walls and ceilings and all that, and it did a lot in terms of like moving the series forward long term, but in the short term, it was kind of a failure.
damn.
All right. Okay. Um, let's see. This is Tekken 1.
That's Tekken 5, I think.
Oh, yeah, of course
Kinda
you can see I've played Tekken 5. Yes,
Like
I've always
5
played Tekken.
vanilla, which I don't really have any to comment on.
Okay.
I just know my friend was like super busted at the like cabs and he beat people like single handedly. It was
I
pretty funny.
assume DR is on here somewhere, which if it is, I'd
Haven't
rank it pretty
played.
high.
Okay, haven't played. We'll put it haven't played. Fate Unlimited Codes in Rival Schools. I'm sure one of you played Rival Schools, right?
Rival Schools is fun. I played it a bit.
Rival Schools?
I put it in.
Oh no, I played Project Justice.
I put it in cool decent as well. I think it's
Okay.
an interesting little game.
It's cool. I gotta explore it more.
Sounds good. Fate Unlimited Codes, FUC, the very esports game.
Is that the 3D one?
Yep,
the
3D
Yeah.
face
Sidestep?
game.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
the
I've
Majin
actually
Obama
played
clip.
that one.
I hear it's Kasoga and it's really hard. Yeah, it's goofy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. I agree with that.
I tried to do like I went into like the training mode of that game or whatever, and I couldn't do anything. Like I actually couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw Marlon Pie in a tournament, and man, like I was like, okay, this is kind of sweaty, you know. All right. Anyway, fighting EX Layer. This game I think is sick, but man, it's so unfortunate
Yeah.
how people treat fighting games that are just not like
Momentum. I do not like the momentum things in that
Fighting
game. Though.
EX
Like,
Layer is the
I
most
like it.
okay man, not for me game in the world.
Good game.
I mean, here's the thing, right? The game had some controversial stuff. Like it had the cards, the thing where you like select like your power up or whatever,
Yeah.
before the game starts. That was
Yes.
controversial.
Yeah, I'd say it's really cool, but not for me tier.
Sure,
I
okay.
think that's the best place for it.
I mean, I feel bad putting it here, right? Because the game had rollback before a lot of other fighting games, especially big ones,
That's
mainstream
true.
ones, had it. But I mean, there's not really a good spot for it. It's not really a cool, decent one either. So yeah, we'll put it at, like the top of okay, meh.
That game
We
is
can rearrange
super, man. I'm
these.
sorry, man.
wait, like what are your guys' thoughts on like the momentum like combos? Like those, I feel like those are like horrible.
I think they're
I
cool. I
hated
think it
them.
gives
Really
it like
weird,
some
man.
charm. Like I don't know, it feels like fun to do. It looks goofy, but I think it feels fun to do.
Oh, okay, I guess. Right. I thought it was horrible.
I thought it's weird. I
But
think it's
like,
weird.
I hate melee, so
I can't
Maybe
believe
that's
it.
why.
Here's the thing, right? For me, I guess I have a little bit of bias trying to interfere. I feel like the game was well-meaning, but it just wasn't. It just didn't fully surface or manifest in the form of a game that is warm in our hearts or anything like that. So yeah, I guess the placement is understandable. Okay, and given the legacy, that's another thing. Okay, arms.
Arms.
It has rollback.
Top. It's like it's top or high. It's up there. It's up there in
Arms,
my
for
opinion.
me-
It's demi top or high.
I knew
That's
Retro
arms-
Rage would like this game.
Arms is goofy.
Dude,
I
I
knew-
played so much of this game, dude. This game is actually so fun.
I knew once you said arms, I was like, oh, this is a Retro Rage game. He's gonna put it high tier.
It's up there. You guys, okay? Competitively, it's like dog water because it's like really like kind of boring and like it's samey-ish.
Yeah,
like people are.
sleeper as hell.
It
game
looks
is so
spammy
sleeper.
and it kind of is spammy, but like playing it is actually just a very fun game. Like
My take on Arms, it's goofy tier.
I don't care.
You know
I'm
what?
playing
Yeah,
it.
Not bad, not good, but oh my god, it's hysterical.
I think Goofy is probably the best place for it, to be honest.
Goofy is the best.
okay, I can accept Goofy. Yeah, we can put it there.
Playing
It
the
does have
game the way
rollback,
it's
so that's
intended,
pretty
it's so funny.
Yeah, with the Joy-Cons.
Joy-Con, that's OD.
Yes.
All right, I hear you. Final fight. Is that what that is? I have no idea what that is.
Looks like it.
We can just skip it.
Okay, well, we'll skip it. Guilty Gear Zex.
Guilty
I hope
Gear
I
X.
pronounced
Okay,
that
I
right.
think
Zex.
automatically
Good job.
this game isn't on the same level of trash tier as Missing Link. It's still like stupid as shit. It's like broken, like out the ass. FTC Infinites, you can card cancel Dust into Faultless Defense, which is as broken as it sounds. The OTG system is also broken. So like if you hit the opponent at the right time after an OTG, they just enter like another hard knockdown state for some reason. So you get like your best OT off of literally every knockdown for some ungodly reason. But it's definitely not on the level of like Guilty Gear ML, so I just put it in Goofy tier. I think it's a goofy fucking game.
Sure,
But
okay.
it
Sounds like a bad
the
game.
core- It is a bad game, but it's a very marked improvement over ML because ML just like is not a fucking Guilty Gear. Like Guilty Gear X is where like all the roots of like the Guilty Gear, like you really start to feel that it's a Guilty Gear game, but it's like still
Job.
trash.
Job.
What?
Can you put that game in total shit, please?
No, we can't.
I want to put the
We
game in total
can't.
shit.
No, we can't do that.
I'll put
All
that
right,
game in total shit.
I looked it
It's
up right
not-
now. Yes, it is pronounced Guilty Gear Zex. That is correct.
That's fucked up. That's
Just
kinda
because of
stupid.
that, we're
That
putting
sounds
the
like
game
some
in.
British thing, dude. I don't know about that.
Oh, no.
Jump, they're putting cool shit.
Play
too.
that after they watch
We
Dragon Ball Z.
we Americans call it X.
You're wrong. You're just wrong. But you make a tempting point. But it's
All right, let's
still
go to
wrong.
Exard.
Okay, next is Rev 2. I think this
Oh,
game,
Rev 2.
What do you think?
It's like
game is
top.
probably high.
Top.
It's top. I'd say it's top,
Yeah.
but it's just
I think it's top.
it's like not on the level of Demigod or like King.
It's not demigod at all. God, I wish.
Yeah, I
but
agree with
they
that.
ain't.
That game
I mean,
is
I
like
personally put it in high, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I hear
fair.
you.
That's fair.
I put it in total
I
trash.
think it's like a cut above the rest of the games in high though.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Like you just can't put it on that level, you know.
I think top is
Fair enough.
perfect for it.
Yeah, fair
Did
enough.
we put
Okay.
Nidhogg in demigod? Let's go.
Did we?
Yes.
We put Nidhogg in demigod. I like this server now. I like this tier list so
One is
much.
definitely a good fucking game.
Good fucking game.
Okay. Next
What's
up,
next? What's next? Oh, Grand Blue.
let's see, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. So I think
Oh,
this game. I
For
already
me,
know
it's
where I
don't
put
care
it.
tier.
It's right.
I agree.
Yeah,
That's a good spot.
I agree.
Okay.
Nothing more needs to be said.
All right. Next, Strive. I think Strive is that right there.
Oh, but no.
Damn. No. Okay.
Okay,
Chill.
man. Okay,
Chill.
man.
Where's the real placement?
Okay,
I
man.
think the real placement is like. Okay, I think
It put Guilty Gear on the map for non-Guilty
Yeah,
Gear
I think
players.
like
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
is like high.
I think high is probably a good place for it.
I
just
wouldn't
'cause-
put it on the level of Exart. Just because, like, I really disagree with like pretty much all the gameplay changes they made.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, this was definitely the most important Guilty Gear of the whole series. So
Since X, it put
Yeah.
the game on the radar. But I
Yeah,
do disagree with literally every gameplay change they made. So
Smash of the FTC. Yep.
it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off.
Okay.
It's the next esports FGC game of all time.
We need short story in here.
Do we though?
To counterbalance.
I feel like he's gonna body all like he's gonna very much criticize where we put some of these games. I think.
Yeah.
Who?
Oh, boo-hoo, he should have been
Short
here then.
story.
Short story.
Well, he should have fucking been here.
Oh,
Exactly.
plus R
Yeah,
is
he should've been
next.
here.
Plus
That's
R.
not
That's true.
Meh.
Well, you know where I'm voting to put this.
okay. Plus R is demigod right there, in my opinion.
I can compromise on that.
I mean, here's the thing, right? When it released, it was not popular at all, and it had no influence.
No, but I think like it's just sort of an unfortunate timing because it was like literally 7 years after like AC, so of course it wouldn't really do anything in the sphere because it's just like, why are you here at this point? It's like been 7 years.
Yeah, I mean,
Girl
the
Team
reason
one DLC.
the reason I would even put it here is because of the recent, advancements it's made.
As a game, it's like I think it's a great refinement to AC because admittedly AC is an extremely bloated game. They're just like the AC team just like they just did whatever the fuck they wanted. And I think as a refinement, as a final product, Plus R is a great fucking game. They really took like this bloated fucking mess that was just like cobbled together out of like someone's hopes and dreams over the course of like 10 years, and like they made it into something great. But like admittedly, it just hasn't done that much in the like sphere until it like got rollback.
Yeah.
Isn't this the first Guilty Gear game to get rollback?
Yes, it is.
The first one was actually Reload, I thought, because Reload had unofficial.
On Fightcade, yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, but no one played that.
Play Reload with me. Suffer against Reload Eddie.
I'm not
Dude.
playing against Zato. You fucking dipshit.
Reload
Playing
was the
against
first
Zato
Guilty Gear
and
game.
Wii Guilty Gear, never again. Literally
Suffer.
cringe for using the buttons instead of using motion puts. Literally cringe.
Suffer right now.
Don't trust JoJo playing a fighting game ever again. Most
Suffer
lame
right
guy to
now.
fight with.
American, I think you're disrespecting Reload a little bit. I mean, that was the game where Daigo had his Umehara ga moment.
Yeah.
One game.
Okay, dude, Soul Dust Loops and Reload are so cracked. They're the best.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Moving on. I didn't want to get off track.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. Mbon. I mean, Joe and I know, but I want to hear what you guys think about this game because I know where I'd put it already.
I have no opinion.
Same.
Oh, okay. So, okay. I guess if no one has anything, then I'll just put it where I'll put it. It's right there. All right. Next.
I'd put it in top, actually, in my opinion. But I understand why you put it there.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the problem is that Bamco basically wants us to not care about it because of how they treat the ports for us. So,
I know, right?
I mean, like, where else would I put it? I can't. It's a great game that is being hidden basically intentionally. So, I mean, I have to say not for me, even though
You're right.
for me.
You're right.
All right. Let's see. Why is this here? Okay. Anyway, Arcana Heart. This game is so I played it. Okay, I have to admit I played it, and this was back when I didn't know any better. I was just playing any anime game, right? I mean, obviously I wouldn't play this today.
Oh shit! It's
Hey,
Arcana
bro,
Heart. Arcana Heart.
What is this, Rehab?
Fuck yeah.
This game that's not bad.
Like right now, definitive Arcana Heart take. Okay, the game
Okay.
is like a sick fucking game that suffers from the fact that the aesthetic is like kind of stupid, and like B, the game has literally no
No what?
visibility. Like who the
What do you mean
fuck
by
is
that?
telling people to play
Oh.
Arcana Heart? Literally no one.
Well, you're gonna look like a
mean-
weirdo, dude, if you recommend it to people.
Exactly.
It's true.
The aesthetic is so stupid and it has no visibility. But the
I
game is
remember.
so cool. The
I
game
remember
is
I was,
so cool.
I was in a plus RVC and this one girl was like, "Yeah, I'm playing Jam because this girl and I Arcana Heart, and you should totally play Arcana Heart." And I'm like, "Am I being converted? What the fuck?"
Actually,
It's totally
I know-
new to Guilty Gear.
I'm playing exactly the character that
Yeah, exactly the character. She's playing Jam, so she's like, "Yeah, I play Jam because she's got the dragon kick." I'm like, "Oh, from Chie?" And she's like, Who the fuck's that?
exactly.
No, from a Carter Heart. And I'm like,
I'm
oh,
so mad. They fucking nerfed that character from like top 7 to bottom 2 by like nerfing her because from 6 stars to extend, they buffed every character pretty much except for Akane. They like nerfed her. Now she's like bottom 2. It's so bad. I hate it. I hate it. Why did they do this? Why did they kill my girl like that?
I remember we were walking back from a local and Jub just talked about Carter Heart for like for like an hour or so.
There's no
Remember
way
that-
I actually spent an entire hour on Akane Heart. Nobody even plays that.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, cool.
Okay,
Good
next.
for you,
guys.
Jub. Make your meds.
Karate foolish.
It's so cool though. It's just
This
really
game-
Goofy. Put it in goofy.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, next is Gundam versus. Same idea. Okay, this one was westernized though. That's the good part. But the gameplay was not actually like better than the usual Extreme Versus series. So I don't know. I mean, fundamentally it's the same, right? It's just still got the same concepts with the boost dashing and the beam rifles and all of that and the movement. But it definitely doesn't have the same level of like treatment and care that the mainstream Extreme Versus games got. And of course that's because of the arcades. I mean, in the end, they mainly care about the arcades and the Japan audience. So I guess it's worth putting it here.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, and strictly speaking, M-Bon's better anyway, so I gotta put it in the same tier. Okay, Dead or Alive 5. I played this one. This is the only Dead or Alive I played. And this game is not actually that bad, but it just has such a bad reputation because of the DLC. And obviously it being Dead or Alive, it's like, you know, you're not gonna be playing this game in public, basically, so.
This is definitely the most highly
I want to be in the
regarded of
FBI
series.
list. I don't play Dead or Alive.
Yeah, I mean, this game isn't bad. That's what I'm saying. But it's so weird to rank it. You know, where do I rank it? Is it this category?
Somewhere in there, cool, decent, or that tier.
I mean, I think it's better than Fantasy Strike though.
Anything's better than Fantasy Strike.
Okay, I'll put it here. I'll put it right.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh no.
Okay. Next is CVS 2. I know you guys got a lot to say.
Kino, dude. Kino. Let's go. To the top. To the top.
All right. There we go. Easy peasy, right?
Mm-hmm. No, board
Okay.
game short so super. Put it in trash.
Oh, got him.
Okay. Let's see. JoJo's and
JoJo's. Goofy. Put it in goofy.
Wait. As
Alright,
a
give-
person
give-
who has over 400 hours in JoJo All-Star Battle.
American, just keep it under like 30 minutes or something, because
Okay, I'll keep
we
it
don't cut
under
you off.
3.
You're just gonna keep
okay?
going.
That game is definitely on Goofy. Yeah, we love Goofy. That game's neutral, so fucking whack. First off, All-Star Battle runs at 30 FPS. Who fucking plays a fighting game at 30 FPS?
You apparently.
Me, apparently, over 300 hours. Okay. Second off, that game, the main combo is based off fucking a bug. Where it's basically you do normal, special cancel, normal, special cancel, and normal, special cancel. But the cool thing was that because of that bug, there was so many whack-ass combos. There's a whole thing where you can cancel your super jump and then press normal, like you're fucking like Izanami from Blaze Blue Central Fiction. Like with like the you like be in the air but you do regular ass normals. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but you like do a super jump and then you levitate downward with a heavy attack or something like that, a jumping normal, and then you can like mix opponents or extend your combo. That shit's so fucking cool, bro. That shit's also so fucking broken, and the fucking mix-ups in that game, you can basically make it so when you do like a mix-up, you jump, press a button, and the camera shifts because of that. Because there's no corner, alright? So it manually shifts, and you have to block the character and the camera as well. Because the camera's basically making it fucking unreactable mix. Because you don't know where to hold left or right. It's so fucking trash. And this game, usually the combos go from like what? 40 to like 70% B&B. My B&B was 70% with Jonathan Joestar. And letting that shit was like the most toxic mid shit of all time. Shut up, Zero. Fucking copying my speech. Anyways, All-Star
Hey,
Battle.
your time's coming up, buddy. Wrap it up.
I know. 30 minutes almost coming up and passing. I know I've been talking for a very long time.
I meant to say 30 seconds. I misspoke.
30 minutes.
30 minutes made it even funnier, to be honest.
Discrepancy. Anyways, All-Star Battle is one of the most goofiest fighting games to ever play. All-Star Battle R, it's meh.
Okay.
It's fucking okay meh, not for me. I
Okay.
still enjoy it though.
Hey, well, thanks for that. That was some good insight, and I know that's your claim to fame, so appreciate it. Okay, let's
My
see.
YouTube channel.
Jump Force. We're gonna skip the.
Oh, Jump Force.
Go.
Oh,
You already
Okay,
know.
we got
Do
two
I even
Jump
have to
Force
say anything?
masters in here. We got 2 Jump Force masters in here.
We do?
yeah, I played Jump Force.
Oh my god, Clash of the Titans.
Sarah, give us
And,
give us the strat, Sarah. What do you got?
What do you think, Sarah? Where
Um,
would you put Jump Force?
I mean, do I even have to say anything? Yeah, I think you guys already know what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
I put it in really cool game, but not for me.
It's
Yeah,
so,
yeah, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
that's probably where it belongs.
It's so good they took it away from us and we can't play it anymore. That's how good it is.
They're like, what if
Okay,
these
okay.
ones I keep winning? We gotta cut them off.
I can give my thoughts on this one, right? As a Bleach fan, they did the Bleach characters really well, gameplay wise. However, visuals, oof, man, oof.
Yeah.
Single player, oof.
Dude, they should just delete the single player. Like, if it wasn't there, I'd rate the game better.
Yeah. Actually, and whenever I want to play an anime, I don't want to say anime fighting game. Like, I mean, like a fighting game based on an anime, like kind of thing. I actually want a good story mode because, like that's why Naruto's up here. I'm sure you guys noticed, right? Like I think Naruto's belongs up here because of that. Jump Force is such a, soulless game. Anyway, okay. Kill la Kill IF. So I played the demo at some event. I don't even remember what event it was, and that's how bad the game was. I'll put it right here. It's not like actual trash, but it's like right there.
Didn't it also run at 30 FPS, or am I mistaken?
Yes, it did. That's right.
Man, that's.
Yeah, I mean, if you like Kill la Kill, it's a fun time to mess around, but I feel like even Kill la Kill fans wouldn't really be all over it.
They wouldn't.
It's an okay game.
I agree.
All right. It's kind of fun for an arena fighter. Well, is it better than Naruto Shippuden? I mean, I feel like it's not even close. The gap is
Not even. I agree. Not even close.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. You knew what I was gonna say.
Okay. Next is
Ki.
This is the original.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is that
not the
KI
first-
one? Oh,
Yeah,
it's goofy,
original
dude. You can't grab in that game, so if someone just blocks
Okay.
it. That's
Okay. Thanks for the quick one.
You can't grab.
Not
Grab
Shippuden,
a
Prince
meaty,
Waka.
goofy team.
It was this is just Ultimate Ninja Storm in general. So N Suns and Clash of Ninja. Okay, anyway. Lethal League Blaze. I never played it, but the game looks like a blast.
I think
It's
we
just-
should put Lethal League Blaze in cool tier. Like, it's one of the
I
most.
agree. Cool, decent.
Yeah.
It's like pretty hard to go up.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Thanks, guys. Next one is 99. I can say with quite the confidence this game should be lower than 11, 100%. I'm trying to look where the other KOF games are. It's one of the worst. It's one of the like not as good KOFs, but I think it's better than 2003. So I'll put it here. The stages are great. It has a secret character, Iori, I think it is, and Kyo, because they weren't in the base roster. They never made that mistake again. And this was like the first game with the new hero K-Dash. So I guess if you're a K-Dash fan, then this game is cool. What do you think, Caesar?
I haven't played it, honestly.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'll keep it here. There's not really anything too important about it. It introduced the striker system, which has its own, entire paragraph of woes and broken things you can do. I think the best striker game was 2000 vanilla. I want to say I want to say it was just the coolest game to do combos with out of all the games that had strikers. But again, that was the 99, 2000, 2001 are kind of mid games with regards to like the KOF series. Speaking of KOF, 94 vanilla. I think this one has to be up there. It was the game that started it all after all. Probably up here with 97.
Never played.
I played it.
Never played. Okay. This one was. I mean, okay. With all honesty, this game was not very good, but it was the one that started it all. Yeah, it sucks. I know unknown stuff. I'm. It breaks my heart to have to put it lower than this, but um, I'll put it with 99. Okay. I'm not gonna rank that one. 98 UMFE. This game has to be lower than vanilla only because they did actually change some mechanics. It's not the same game. So
It's like not like the impact isn't as high, you know. Like people are still playing like 98. The what's it called? What's the subtitle?
Slugfest.
Slugfest.
Yeah, I was gonna say Slapfest. I was like, there's no way that's right.
Yeah, I think this one is probably like right here with 97, I want to say.
90 is just like super classic. You can't really touch it.
Yeah.
What it is, 90 UMFE is pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good fighting game. You know, again, they made some balance updates, so the game is actually different. That's the thing. It can't be measured the same with the same in the same way as the vanilla version, but
it doesn't have the same legacy.
Exactly. And I can't. Sorry.
Sorry, it's just funny to slander Sterling on this stream.
Okay, yeah.
I think we can move on to the next one.
Yes. KOF 12 is the worst KOF in the series.
It's yeah, dude, that's trash, dude. That's toxic waste.
Yeah.
Get it down there. Get it out of here.
Next. 13. 13 is cool, decent. I think that's where it belongs.
I'd put it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I put it high. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would personally probably put it lower, but the thing is, the game
does still have that appeal, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Since we're doing KOF, can I say that I probably would swap 02 and 98 personally?
Interesting. Can you give me a couple?
Is it 02 vanilla or is it 02
UM?
It's UM.
I think in terms of like just completeness and like character roster and like amount of things you can do, the maximum system and everything, I think it just feels more like going back to 98 after playing OTM just felt like, I don't know, more bare bones. You know?
Yeah,
like it's still KOF, right?
I mean, yeah, that's totally.
But
I feel like 90 hits that sweet spot. Maybe I'm just like thinking bad there because I think the max mechanics is a little cumbersome. But
I agree. Yep.
Right, that's true.
So you know, you can see it either way.
But yeah, this is my personal thing. It is likely because I went backwards and I played OTM first and then 98, so that's probably why I think that way.
Oh yeah, so you feel like something's gonna.
Yeah. I will say we ranked this when neither of you were here, and I was pointing out for 2002 UM my personal gripes were with regards to the stages. The stages are high res, but the sprites are like low res, so it's really jarring. Like it's not very easy to. It's not easy on the eyes, basically. And ordinarily people probably think that's nitpicking, but I do think it matters for like just absorbing what's going on visually, because obviously fighting games are visual in a lot of elements. So.
Yeah, I will say I actually think 98's presentation and like its music is definitely way better. I will say that.
Yeah.
Old camp music, so you can't beat.
Yeah,
absolutely. But again, I kind of had to find like I don't think I would put both 98 and 2002 up there, right? Because then there'll be some bias. I think people would look at.
No, I think that's fair. I think if you.
No, that's fine.
All right. Next, Soul Calibur 5. Controversial Soul Calibur, right?
Yeah, it's sure people don't like it that much. I don't really know much about it aside from like new characters are replacing old characters.
I got a stick that was Soul Calibur themed. That's all I know about it. That was one of my.
You can put it in haven't played.
I think that's not bad.
Okay. Last Blade 2 is right here.
Okay. I can respect that. That's honestly higher than I thought it would end up being. But I
Okay,
can,
fine. Okay, fine. I was kind of.
I've played it a couple times.
That's
It's
pretty
fun.
reasonable.
I mean, VSAV is here. I think this game, the thing about it, it wasn't popular, right? So I'm kind of tempted to move it down here now
The
because
game is really solid. It's just like a very silent game. You don't hear anything.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I think
so I think
Heisenberg's
it's
fun.
reasonable to put it with these, yeah. 11's kind of in the same boat where the game is really loved by the people that play it, but it doesn't have very much popularity necessarily.
It's
either.
like the literal polar opposite of Strive, where it's like there are no eyes on it, but it's like just really solid. While Strive is like there are 9 million eyes on it, but it's like all the places we sort of downgrade.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, I think the game is beautiful. Like, if any of you guys haven't played or looked at it, this game is from 98 or 96, one of those years, and it just looks so good for a
Yeah,
game.
Last Blade is a curse
Last Blade's
game. I
really
really like
good.
the stage that's like set in like a burning something. That
Burning
one.
Yeah.
building, yeah, that stage. That keeps
That
reminding me of Yakuza 6. There's like a battle you do in a building, like a building. That shit's dope. Remind
Game
me
is
of that.
cool. Game is just straight up cool.
Agreed.
It's fucking wow. Like the
It's
game's
also
awesome.
a silent game.
If this were my personal tier list, I would be rating it like up there. But you know, we got to be realistic.
Yeah, but yeah.
All right, next is let's see, Punch Planet. Joe.
It's okay.
Okay.
Its IP is really poor in my opinion, and it falls under the same problem as Fantasy Strike, where like the characters feel like functions rather than characters, even though there is like a literal dog, like but it's.
A dog.
I played it with the developers, and the game has a lot of cool mechanics that are somewhat fun to do, but it's so slow, and that's like bad coming from me, right? When I say something is slow, like it's way too slow.
I yeah.
Of a game.
I feel like it feels kind of derivative as well, doesn't it?
Derivative? What do you mean by that?
Like the mechanics don't really feel that inspired.
Yeah, it's function. Like I agree with you. Like the time canceling stuff, it's just FADC.
It's just FADC. It's like there's nothing new under the sun, especially not in front.
They wanted to make Street Fighter 4, but like with their IP question mark.
But
and I'm like okay. I don't know. It's an okay game. It's not bad, but it's not. I don't think. Yeah, it's just okay. Yeah, I agree.
Appreciate it. And yeah, I moved down Fantasy Strike. Looking at what we've got here now that we've ranked more games, I think it's appropriate to put it down here.
I definitely don't think Fantasy Strike would go to me about.
Fantasy Strike is not real, my opinion.
Yeah.
All right, good. Just got to check ourselves occasionally.
Oh, Fight of Animals.
Fight of Animals is a real game.
Goofy. Put it in Goofy. No, just stop. No, it's Goofy, and we can move on.
The last time I played it, I don't know if this is still true, but that game had like no scaling whatsoever.
Nah, dude, Egg Dog just TODs you off one block string, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And then you pray for them to drop the combo.
Goofy it is.
Goofy it is.
UMVC 3 is
Goofy.
I want to say here, one of these.
Top. It's gotta be top.
Okay. Yeah, the influence this game had cannot be understated or cannot be overstated. Like it's really like one of those supporting games of the 09 era, and we'll never get a game like this. I mean, for obvious reasons, the game was broken, right? But on top of that, visually, the game is probably one of the best done in terms of style. When I think of the word style, I think style is like this is probably one of the first games that comes to mind. The style is just amazing.
The more you play fighting games, the more aesthetic matters.
Exactly.
You have to get more picky about that.
That's why I appreciate JoJo so much. It has so much personality.
Oh, for sure. That game definitely looks like it should be a JoJo.
It's a JoJo game, yeah.
All the JoJo games.
Oh, Killer Instinct, so much personality. Killer Instinct as well.
Right?
Oh my god.
Hey, wait.
I almost want to put it here.
Blaze Blue over Marble 3? I don't know about that one.
Yeah, okay. I think
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'll put it here because maybe we can move down CT right here.
Okay, that's fair.
I
think this is completely cool.
this game had a lot of importance. That's the thing. So that's why we probably have to put it up there.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So let's see. I don't know what that is. Alpha 2. Okay, Alpha 2.
Alpha 2.
Top.
We can at least put this in high, but probably top is fine as well.
Top.
Alpha 2 is the one that people liked more, right? Because they didn't like 3 as much or something?
Yeah, because 3 had the janky like beans and shit.
What?
Yeah, Alpha 3 has its fans for sure, but yeah, it's really unique.
I mean, 2 can also be a little bit janky, but I think 2 is overall more solid.
I think 2 is like probably the most solid Street Fighter game overall, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And then we've got Garo. So Garo should definitely at least high, I want to say.
I don't think it deserves more than high, honestly. I think
High is good.
Okay.
I think
Really
like,
good aesthetic.
I don't know, there's some people that like put it on a pedestal, but and it.
Okay, sure. We can do really cool.
No, I'd put it in high. It's just
Alright.
it doesn't go any higher.
Got it. Yeah. I think it's appropriate. I mean, the art style is not anything super good, but specifically the sprite work is great. It's
Yeah.
probably it's like that was like basically the peak of SNK sprite work.
Mhm.
So along with 13, of course, but okay. Let's see. 2000. I already talked about this a little earlier when I was talking about 99. This was the best striker KOF, but it's still one of those where it's like kind of goofy. It feels weird to put it with the rest of these goofy games though, so I'll put it here. Any objections? Because like this game had some cool combos like you could do with specifically Seth. If your Seth was your striker, your combo opportunities were like maximized perhaps. And yeah, it still played like a KOF game, but we don't really talk about that because I mean 99 through 2001 were just like a step down. I mean, for it was a specific reason for it though. Like I think Eolith was part of the development for it because SNK was going through some monetary issues which led to their bankruptcy. So that's a factor. But the stages were great as it always has been with KOF. So I do want to put it like here at least.
No complaints.
Yeah, when
Okay.
it comes to
Never
like the
played.
striker trio, this is the one I see get played, and it looks fun. But I
Like
haven't played it.
anyone who like knows anything about this game has free reign basically because it's like I don't think it's very commonly played at all.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, yeah, the other striker games are just not good. Okay. Let's see. 2001, yeah. This was probably the worst striker game. This again, the stages are nice. It feels so weird because like I feel like that's the only thing I remember from these games that's like good. Okay, anyway. 95. This was one of the
Trash. I've actually played this one, and I think it's trash.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like the one that
one's really
Sakurai
important,
says he
though.
liked. Yeah, it was important. This is the one Sakurai said he
This
liked,
guy-
but I don't know.
It deserves props just for bringing Yori, dude.
Hey, true. But it's still like I think this tier.
That's fair.
As a game nowadays, yeah, probably.
Okay, 2002 Vanilla. I think this is at least cool, decent, probably right here. I mean, and if you're from Mexico, South America, this is probably one of the most important games they've ever had for fighting games.
Hoorah.
Where would we
Yeah, I
put
think.
It's hard.
Yeah,
I
this
think
one's
we
kind
can
of tough.
justify putting.
High or really cool? Which one?
I think you can just justify putting high. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say high. I'd say high.
Okay.
It's like
Hey,
kind of
I mean-
boring, but I think we can justify putting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one because I mean UM is strictly better, but
Yeah, but like that's the thing is it still has its own fans.
yeah,
Like-
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then let's see. Million Arthur, I know you're in here, Rig Jace. I played this game, and only because it has Iori. I think this game is not bad, but it's like there's a little too many mechanics, in my opinion. Like, I get it, right? Like at this time, anime fighters were still being made, like the stereotypical anime fighter was like a billion mechanics with magical characters and wearing the belts and all that. But I feel like this game was not like that.
Wearing
All that
belts and all that.
yeah.
It's got like a card system, right, or something.
Yeah, it's got like an assist system, like one character with 3 assists, and each one uses a different amount of mana.
Wait, in Blaze, do they wear a lot of belts? I don't know. I'm
Not really, no.
Not really, no.
Ragna famously
Strictly
doesn't
a
wear his belt.
Daisuke thing.
Well, I feel like Ragna is like an exception.
Yeah, Ragna's an exception, obviously, but I'm like, characters like what? Pow, Bullet, you know?
Well, okay, Rig, you're gonna influence this placement. Where do you want me to put it?
I feel like cool, decent. I don't think it deserves more than that. It is fun though.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, thinking back to it, it reminded me a lot of DFCI in terms of how much fun I got out of it. And
yeah, I mean the games are also kind of similar in the fact that they're like one character with assists.
Yeah, exactly. All right, cool. I'm content with that. Dive kick. Well, okay, let's do first Pocket Rumble. Anyone played Pocket Rumble?
Never played.
Okay, we'll do that right here. Dive kick. I've talked about this game a bit. Yeah, this is goofy. This game was goofy on purpose though. So, and it's not like the other games weren't goofy on purpose either, but this one particularly was like literally, FGC satire, the game. So,
indeed.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it had rollback before a bunch of other games had it, so huge respect. All right. What is this?
That's Marvel 1.
Marvel 1? Okay, where do we put it?
Marvel 1
definitely somewhere. Definitely higher than X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Cool, decent.
Cool, decent. Okay.
Cool, decent.
Yeah, I agree.
Thanks. MVCI I think should be higher than cool, decent. Really cool, not for me.
Yeah, it's a perfect spot for it.
Yeah, I mean, I like this game a lot. It's unfortunate the visuals and the way Capcom handled it. Disney kind of screwed them over too.
Yeah, I was messing with it recently. Disney. It's fun.
Yeah. I mean, I think the game could have been like a lot better than what it ended up, but it's just unfortunate. Okay. I don't know what that is. Windjammers. This game is not really a fighting game. I think we should put it. It's
cool,
weird.
Decent.
Goofy.
Yeah, cool, decent. Yeah. I mean,
same tier as Lethal League Blaze. Where we put that?
It's okay. I think it's worse than Lethal League Blaze.
That makes
in my
sense.
opinion.
I understand.
So I wouldn't put it there. I'd put it in okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it there. MKX.
I think Rig J probably would know best, but from what I understand, it's like better than 9 and 11, or better than 11 for sure.
I haven't played it a
like
ton.
it high. Okay.
Yeah,
that feels awkward. But
yeah, I guess high, and then MK9 would be top, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 and X fans. I mean, I think the overall majority population say 9 is better, but I think, me personally, I think X is better, but it's really tough. I think.
I really only played 11 any decent amount, and you.
Yeah, I mean, universally, 9 and X are like 100% like undisputed better than 11. I feel like that cannot be disagreed on.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna down that hill.
All right, Sam Show 2019. I think this should be top.
Yes, if only it had rollback. Or actually, it's getting rollback soon.
It's getting rollback.
It's getting it. I think it's January, right?
Is it?
Yes, this month.
Let's go.
I don't know if I should buy
I was literally playing this game today, and I was lagging, and I was so sad. I was.
Man.
And then I spot dodged the grab, but they still grabbed me, and I got so tilted, and then I lost the round, bro. Like, I knew they were gonna grab me. I pressed the buttons.
Your fault for playing that online, so you deserve it.
That is true.
The game actually got shafted, especially by its like even if you discount the net code, like the online, even without the net code, still.
Everything about this game is trash except for the game itself.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so good.
Yeah.
The gameplay is legit.
It was Epic exclusive for so long. That shows the
Dude, the character select screen? What the...
Yeah, dude, the turning the page character select screen. Dude, how could they do that, dude?
Bro, dude. Stadia before they launched Steam. Jesus Christ, that was so bad. They actually like shot themselves in the foot with that shit.
Oh,
but I don't know, maybe they made bad bank off signing the Epic. So. I don't know.
That game is on sale. I don't know if I should get it or
Maybe that was
not.
responsible for KOF 15, so maybe we do have Epic Games to thank.
No,
I'm
honestly,
sure.
yeah,
Ooh.
this was the fundraiser game.
It went to
After a
Epic
while,
Games
it was a fundraiser game.
because of SNK Heroines. And like
No,
the
no, how
director
dare
of
you say it?
no, I think I legit like heard this from like an interview. He said like he didn't like the lack of discoverability on Steam for SNK Heroines, and it did really bad. So that's why he made
Dude, that's so
Sam show
copium,
Epic
bro.
Yeah,
exclusive.
that's some
I know
nonsense.
it's so stupid, but it's such a like Japanese
It's
dev thing to
extremely
do.
copium.
You buy
But
that?
SNK Heroes actually has some cool combos, so it has that going for it at least.
That game is a drunk game, dude.
Actually, dude, the mechanic where you get more meter, the less health you have, like your meter bar grows larger as you lose health because it's like one bar. That's really cool. I actually found that to be really cool.
It's a one-handed game. Come on.
I like the customs.
I'm just saying that
There it is.
mechanic where
See?
the meter and the health bar are like the same. That's pretty cool.
Okay,
I
sorry,
thought
sorry.
that was
Off track,
interesting.
off track. All right, Sam show, top. We're good with that.
Agreed.
Okay,
Mhm.
thanks. Let's see. Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. I actually played the demo on 360. I do not remember a thing though. All I remember is that I played Haomaru, and I think it was Kyo, and I had no idea what I was doing. So I think we got to put it here, right? I haven't played yet.
Was it a tag game? Like,
Yeah, it's like a I don't know if I would call it a tag game, but like it's like a crossover. Yeah.
I see.
I
You
mean,
can put it there, yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah. I just do remember playing that like vaguely, but okay. P4AU. This
Goofy
is one
game,
of
goofy
the,
game. Great, great, great.
yeah, I agree. If we're
Oh,
talking
so
about
goofy.
Arcade
One of the
2.0,
most
I agree.
goofiest games I played.
I mean, the game is interesting in retrospect, right? But during its time, it was definitely like like I remember the scene for NA was kind of like laughing at this game back when people were playing it, like Evo and everything. Lord Knight was super into this game when it was actively being played. But yeah, the scene was a little, I don't know. It's hard to really get a read on how people felt about it because I mean, look, Blaze Blue was super popular back then, so okay, anyway.
I think Lord Knight said he prefers A over AU.
Oh, I can totally see why he says that. I mean, he literally placed really high in A at Evo. He was really invested at that time, so okay, Phantom Breaker. I have never played that. Have you guys played it?
Oh, it's
Game
that
was
one.
ass, not
That
gonna
is
lie.
the only reason I remember this game exists is because of that one trailer with that.
Yeah.
The announcer. The
This
announcer
is
is the
not
only
that
reason
game,
why you
though.
know about the game.
This is not that game though. This is that was
Yeah,
Omnia.
this is
What is
this
it?
is
Oh,
earlier
okay.
version.
Okay, I won't rank it then. Probably should not rank it. PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale.
Ooh, let's go.
The game's ass.
Dude, that game is tight. You're on crack.
The game's whack, dude.
You need
All right.
super to
You
kill,
need
Alright.
super to
right?
kill.
I'm super biased because Isaac Clarke is in it, but
It's got writing
Oh,
in
yeah.
it, dude.
Dude,
I
it's got
still don't like it.
Sackboy. It's got
Yeah.
it's got all the good
Fucking
IPs. You can play as in
Fat
Cole
Bee.
from Infamous, bro.
I will argue a
Let's
little
see.
bit, but not enough to change the placement.
It's definitely
The
retro
cast
race
is
tier,
pretty cool, but
personally.
nah, the systems suck.
Dude, they could remake this into like a better game, and then I'd go buy it.
True.
But unfortunately, as it exists now, it's not good.
All right,
Okay.
look it up.
All right, cool. BBCS 2. I can talk a little bit about this. This game was played at Evo for 1 year. The balance was in the right direction. Every single version of Continuum Shift was like in the right direction. The reason I'm saying balance is the first thing is because these like small updates that were titular, like 2, like Extend, and then CS1 as well, they didn't really change much about like the game play. They just added more characters and touched up some things regarding how they comboed or what moves they could use well and things like that. So it's hard to really point out like any revolutionary things it did on the front of like single player because CT already did that, and you know the rest of them were just balance updates. I mean, hard for you
Didn't
to
this
rank.
give us
no
the
opinion.
2 versions of songs though? Or was that a
No,
different one?
no. This is CS2. This is CS2. This
Oh,
is
okay.
like way before. This is before Chrono Phantasma. 2 versions before. Chrono
Oh,
Phantasma.
that's right. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's hard to rank this one because, like, I have played it, but I played a lot more Extend than this version, so I'll put it here. Okay. Power Stone.
Hearthstone is sick.
Oh, we played that in our what's it called, roulette thing, right?
Did
Is
we?
that one of the games we played?
Yo, how close are we to done?
Oh, how
I would-
close
Not
are
even
we?
close.
I would put it.
We have a long way to go. Well, we made progress though. Don't
No,
worry.
no,
All these.
I think we're actually not too bad. Because I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a lot of the games up there we're just not ranking. Period. So I don't know. We could conceivably do this with it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of these games we won't rank. The games I've already passed, we won't rank. So, okay, Power Stone. Let's see. Anyone?
I would put it in. I mean, I really only played it like back in the days in the arcade, and then like with my cousins mashing or whatever. But I think Fish was telling me, Fishbeard, he was telling me that people play Power Stone 1 more than 2 because 2 is like some kind of jank to it. So I would put it like, maybe like high, or I forget what the rankings are called again. Maybe like cool or decent, if like that is your cup of tea. Or really, actually, maybe really cool game, but not for me. That would be better actually.
Okay.
'Cause I know most people don't like arena fighters, so.
Product Justice.
What is that?
Like,
I don't know what that
Okay.
is.
Project
okay,
Justice
okay.
is a sequel to Rival Schools, right?
Oh, is that so?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know anything about it? Can you tell us something about it?
Alright, let's scroll it to. Okay, man, not for me. I think the core mechanics of the game is cool. Like, it's chain combos. You do chain combos, launch them up. But there's like the fucking mini game part where it's like, I think Clash something like that, and then the 2 characters do some shit. That shit's goofy. Like,
Like Soul Calibur 6 kind of thing,
I
where you
don't
like do
know.
the rock paper scissors thing.
yeah, rock paper scissors thing. Yeah. It has that little mechanic.
It has that. Oh.
Yeah, and I think that shit's kind of goofy. But I don't think the game is completely goofy. I think the game is okay, man, not for me.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Let's see. KOF Maximum Impact Regulation A. So I played.
It's a long name.
Indeed.
Well, the original one is just KOF Maximum Impact. It's just the 3D KOF. This game sucks, right? But it was unique, so I feel like I have to give it that, right? But I gotta put it like here, realistically. They didn't really make good use of the 3D plane. It's honestly just like the 3D plane. All you can really do is like sidestep. It's not like Tekken sidestep. It's like I shouldn't call it sidestep. I call it like spot dodge. That's really all you can do with the 3D plane. You can run into the 3D plane, but it doesn't add any. It doesn't add any profound movement or anything that's like worth touting about for 3D next generation KOF. And the visuals weren't really all that either, but it did give us Naveal, and a lot of people like Naveal. If you look her up, you'll probably know why. All right.
Okay.
Anyway.
Rivals of the Aether.
Yeah,
I'd say
Smash's favorite game.
cool game, but not for me.
is it like the second most popular platformer for like Smashers?
Yes.
Is that Rivals
I
or
think
is it-
Rivals.
No, Smashers don't play this game, bro.
Oh, or I mean like
This is-
platformer.
okay.
Of all the Smash games I played, this is the one I had the most fun with personally.
Okay, this is Smash Refugee game basically, or Brawlhalla Refugee
Smash
game.
Refugee. So
Oh, I agree. Brawlhalla Refugee. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
But Rival.
This is appropriate. So
this one's like
really-
more popular than Brawlhalla then for like platform.
No, Brawlhalla is way more popular.
Oh, okay.
This
but-
game's better.
wait,
Yeah.
is this the legendary flying
cringe.
panda?
Oh,
What's going on over here?
Oh, what's up,
we're,
dude?
We're rating games.
Rivals of
Okay.
Aether is a really cool game. I really
Yeah,
like
the
it.
mod support is amazing too. So
That
Okay,
was based,
Rumble
I think-
Fish. Rumble Fish.
I have no idea.
No
what it
idea.
is.
Okay, sure, we can put it here.
I
No worries.
have heard
Looks
about
looks fun.
it. Never played it in my life.
Can't wait for you guys to
there was
rate
some
Waka Waka.
controversy, I think.
Why the fuck is Windjammer so low?
Oh wait, no, dude, Rumblefish. Someone posted a video about it, and then the guy TOD'd him at round start. off instant overhead. I remember this game is total trash.
Okay, right here.
There was controversy about
I'd say it's
the remake.
dude
fucked up the
a
aspect
TOD
ratio.
off instant overhead. That's stupid.
Millions.
Any game that could do that is
Okay.
actually clown.
American.
The remake fucks up the aspect ratio, which actually screws with the combos because you know, like wall bounce off the invisible wall on the side of the screen.
Oh. Okay, we'll put it.
Okay, I haven't played it, but based on what I saw, I think it's total trash.
My name.
But we can put it on haven't played
Okay, sure.
to give
We
it a
should
fair.
put it on.
Simon, you're chewing way too loud, bro. What are you
Who
eating?
fucking plays this game?
A bear.
Okay, Sam Show 2 is one of the best Sam Show games. If you
Yeah,
haven't
it's the
played
best
it,
one.
you'll know. It's probably up here, honestly. Like before like Sam Show 2019, this was probably the best Sam Show. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, this
I
one's
respect
dope.
that. I think that's fine.
The
Yeah, I agree.
The problem with it is suffered with old game stuff, right? So the inputs are super weird, but in terms of mechanics,
Yes.
it's very tight. It's like it's got the best mechanics, I think, and it's also clean. It's not like 5 Special where you have all these meters and weird.
5 Special is trash.
I'm done eating. Goodbye.
Okay, later.
Bro.
That was Flying Panda. Yeah, 5 Special. I think I don't think it was trash outright, but because the cast was cool, but yeah, the mechanics are a little bit obtuse.
That's right.
Okay, we'll leave Sam Show 2 there. 3 was really fun. Sam Show 3. Sam Show
I've
3
never
was
played
like a way different beast, dude.
Oh, for sure. I haven't played the game though. I just know it's a way different beast.
Yeah. Not in a bad way, but like we have to rate that a lot differently. Okay, let's see. Sam Show. Oh, that's why you said Sam Show 3. Yeah. I think we got to put it cool, decent. It's like the KOF 2000 of Sam Show.
I've never played it, so I have no opinion.
Yeah, they've got infinites, and it's a weird kind of infinite. It's not like
the Genjiro back turned to infinite.
yeah. It's got charm. It's not a bad game. I'll leave it there.
Actually, a lot of characters have back turn infinites, but I'm specifically referring to the back turn commander are infinite.
Is that 5 Special
No, that's 3.
next? Or no, the one that's next.
Yeah, next is 5
After.
Special. I think 5 Special is cool, decent as well.
I think it's okay.
Really?
Not for me. Yeah.
I mean, I know you played a lot of it, so I'm willing to hear you out.
I just think there's too many mechanics. It's whack. The inputs is like I'm not gonna lie. Having heavy on A plus B is just trash.
I agree. That's why Sam is really good.
That is true. That's very true, actually.
That is trash. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
lord! Imagine having that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Samter 2 has a lot of great things about it, and that's what 2019 kind of borrowed from too. 5 Special probably had good characters, but in the end, it's like kind of a weird one. But it does have rollback proper on Steam, I guess. Okay, thanks. So let's see. We've got Samurai Spirits, which I think is the first one. This game was, I wouldn't say it's bad, but like, man, this game was actually like tilting. The CPUs are so cheat. They cheat, man. I played this when I was younger, and I was like, what is this game?
I've never played this one, so it's all you.
I mean, I don't know about the actual game mechanics though. Like that's the thing. Like, I just remember like being so tilted. Like when I played that
Yo,
arcade.
Christy, can you post the link to the template? I need to see how many games are left because I need to conk out, but I also need to ensure that my favorite games get represented correctly.
Oh, okay. I can screenshot what we have left. How about that? Because the link probably won't be update. I'm not sure. Oh, save. Duh. Does save work or does it like kill the progress?
Actually, I have no clue.
idea. Here, can you not see it on the stream? Do you want me to like?
No, I can see it just fine. Okay. I actually don't care that much about any of these games. Wait, except Reload. I think we can put Reload. I think we can put Reload like up there with Plus R, and then I can go to sleep.
I'm a bitch stop for saying that.
I think
Reload.
I want to say here because
Honestly, no, I think it's honestly like it's well refined and it's like decently iconic for a Guilty Gear game too, because it was the Umehara Kimetsu moment. And
yeah,
I
yeah.
think a lot of people do like Blitz, the Melee player, like prefers Reload. He thinks that's the best Guilty Gear. I think there are a lot of people that really enjoy it, like because AC is like quite bloated, right? It's got a lot of like they tacked on a lot of mechanics, like the force break mechanic, and just a lot of like FRCs and like points that you wouldn't expect, and like they changed up all the movesets. Like Reload is like the crisp, refined version. It's like sort of the basis that they built Xrd off of. So I think overall, very solid entry. I think it deserves it deserves to be next to Plus Hunter. But if you feel like putting it in top, that's also fine.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I the only reason I'd put it a step down is again, I think if we think to like recent memory,
I'm just saying that Plus Hunter is obviously a lot more influential because of the rollback.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to sleep.
Okay, thanks for joining us. It was really fun.
Eat that, everyone. Good shit.
BGs, job, BGs.
VGs? What? I deserve any of this slander?
I
What
don't
are
know,
you
I feel like
talking
it.
about? All right, peace out. Do
Yeah.
do the rest. I'm trusting you all. Do the rest of it well.
Yes, yes. Okay, Samurai
Absolutely.
Spirit. I'm gonna put that here, and I see there's Sam Show 1, which is basically the same. So I'll put that here as well. Unless Samurai Spirits is referring to Sam Show.
It's probably 6.
Yeah,
It's probably referring to Samsho 6, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it should be in the same spot, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean,
so Samurai Showdown 6. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
oh, I was
You played
gonna
it?
say, when I tried it, I remember that Iroha was in the game, and I was like, oh, maybe I should ignore this one, cause my mom was always like watching me play some of these games, and it'd be like, yeah, you shouldn't play this. So that was
Yeah,
like,
Roha's bad character in my opinion, but Samurai Showdown 6 has like a groove system like SVC2, and I don't think that should be in a Samurai Showdown game. I think like because there's like speed, power, and like more combo. Like, it's very whack. There's like 6 modes for every character, and you might think, oh wow, more options and stuff. But like in a Samurai Showdown game, I don't. In my opinion, I think it's bad and like it overcomplicated things, and then I was watching some tournaments and I was like, no, this is not good. And when I played it, I it's just I don't know. I say overall, when I played it, I felt bad. So and I came from 7, and then I played 6, right?
yeah, yeah,
So I was like the introduction of like the multiple group. I was like, nah, get this out of here.
yeah. Fair enough.
I didn't like it, so I
Right.
put it in okay.
All right, Soul Calibur 6. I think this has to be at least cool, decent. Probably right here. Probably really
This
cool
is the
enough for me.
most goofiest, cool, decent game out there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Really
mean,
do the
okay.
custom characterization. But okay, I think Soul Calibur has a pretty good legacy.
Yeah, but
This has
the problem, dude,
incredible
Reversal Edge,
amount,
though.
an incredible amount of casuals playing fighting games. That's always pretty cool.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we've already kind of given that for Soul Calibur 2. It's at the top of top, so.
With Soul Calibur 6, it was like, like remember all the memes where it's like, Soul Calibur is actually Mugen, blah blah blah. That takes me back, man.
You're talking about like the character creation thing?
Yeah, It's like the Scooby Dooby Doo fucking meme where it's like, let's see who the ghost is. It's Soul Calibur. It's Mugen. They reveal it's Soul Calibur 6. The ghost of Mugen, Soul Calibur 6. But Soul
I agree
Calibur
with this
6 character
placement.
creation is always fun to look at.
Third Strike. It's all the way up there, right?
Yeah, it should be.
Just in terms of influence. I mean, obviously the game is very controversial. The top tiers.
You can put it up there. I agree. It's got.
Yeah,
they-
I think honestly, just Moment 37 is probably like one of, even not the most famous, like not even FGC thing, but
Sports,
just
yeah,
video
yeah.
game. Yeah,
Video gaming, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're
agree.
right. You're right. Yep. Yeah,
That
I feel
influence is
like we have to
crazy.
put it there.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. SF5. For a while I would have put it at trash, but at the end of it actually seemed like a pretty okay.
Decent.
Yeah,
it
it's an okay
eventually
game.
became a pretty good game.
Yeah.
That's fair. It's developed.
I
a
mean,
lot.
but I cannot ignore the beginning. So,
Yeah.
Makes sense.
okay. Let's see. Cross Tekken. Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Dang. This
Alright.
game is actually sick, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
this game's
oof,
tight.
man.
This game's tight.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
game is
Dude,
not
the
for me
2v2
too.
mode was so much fun. Oh man.
I'm gonna put it here.
This is like poster child of good game that was handled terribly.
Good game that was
Yeah,
handled
yeah,
terribly,
yeah.
so true.
Yeah. Dang.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Bro,
one.
at a thrift store, I saw the fucking like Street Fighter
Damn.
Cross Tekken like bundle pack thing. That shit was pretty cheap too. I think it was ranging for like $80, $70 for like the game and a fight stick as well.
Whoa, crap.
Good deal.
I didn't get it because it's with a 360. I don't have a 360, but
Okay. Let's see. Karnovs. You're in here, right? Unknown stuffs.
Where's the
the Karnov.
Give it to him.
You know what? I don't think you would find much in this game if you didn't enjoy like SF2 clones, Neo Geo fighters, or like just wacky shit in general. But I don't know. I've had so much fun with this game. It's just so explosive in like a different way that I haven't really experienced with other fighters or even Super Turbo. It's really fun. The
Yeah.
characters are really unique. It's really good.
It's a lot of
Isn't it
raw
Goofy
fun,
too?
honestly.
It's raw fun. Yeah.
It's the best Street Fighter 2 clone.
Yeah.
You want to put it in Goofy? Goofy.
No.
Goofy?
I don't-
No. Well, it seems like
Right
a
here?
lot
Well,
of
some of the games are.
a lot of the Goofy
here?
tier games are games that just don't work competitively, and Karnov's is not. It's not the most balanced. It's probably very, very far from the most balanced game ever made, but I think it's legit. I don't know. I don't want to put it in. It is Goofy, but it's like it's a legit game.
Yeah, honestly, it's like Super Turbo just without the relevance, basically.
Yeah. It's less relevant Super Turbo. I find it's more explosive too, but
I think really cool, but not for me.
yeah, I feel like not for me would apply to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like fighting game people as a whole, like it's cool, but it's not for me.
It's
We're
mad
at
fun,
Hay,
though.
right? Okay.
That's why it's so fun. It's so fun. You guys should try it.
Okay.
All right,
got it,
cool.
got it.
Thanks. Glad that you're here for it then. All right. Slap City. Anyone want
Goofy.
Goofy?
Goofy.
Goofy.
It's
Everyone who talks about Slap City loves that game though. Like my Smash
Okay.
friend,
Yeah.
the like people play fighting games are like, yeah, Slap City. See my Slap City, blah 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 character.
All right, moving on. Soul Calibur 3.
Uh,
I don't think that one was
remember this
regarded
one.
very well, right?
No, yeah, I heard it was not really well was received, but if we don't know, then we haven't played.
Yeah.
Okay, and Soul Calibur 1, have we played that?
that one's pretty tight. I'd put it in high.
Nine.
Especially like at the time, was very impactful. Like, it's like the best, or like it was like one of the first games that was like, this is way better than arcade. Like the home version of it on Dreamcast, and it like pushed the genre forward so far with like graphics and stuff. I think
Okay, so this
and
is
it
gonna
holds up
be
pretty well, honestly.
cool, decent,
I'd put it in high, honestly.
high. Okay,
Oh,
nice,
yeah.
nice. No, yeah, I'm glad to hear. I have no idea, but Soul Calibur does have a legacy, so
Soul Calibur 2 is definitely much more relevant competitive wise, but Soul Calibur 1 is still a really good game and like made the series relevant in the first place.
gotcha. And I hear from Zenryoku that Soul Calibur 3 corrupted PS2 memory cards. That's hilarious.
That's
No.
kind of epic.
Yeah. Love to hear it. Okay. Street Fighter 1 is a terrible game.
Trash.
Next is Street Fighter Plus EX2.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
I've only played it a bit. It's fun, but I don't know how I'd rank it.
Okay, I'll put it here.
Seems good.
Okay.
Seems fun.
Super Turbo.
Super Turbo.
at least-
I think it's on the
Um,
highest.
Yeah. Historical impact.
Top or demigod?
Historical impact on fighting games. I don't know if you can get much more than SF2.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, exactly.
You're talking
At
about
least
Karate
demigod.
Champ.
So probably here then, right? pure.
Ah.
If you're
I
gonna
agree
put
with
those,
that.
like, if you're gonna put like Third Strike and stuff in there, you have to put it there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
It's fun. I love Super Turbo.
It's a good game.
Okay, Street Fighter 2 Magic. What is this?
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
Street Fighter the movie, the goat.
Goofy,
The goat.
dude. That's Goofy too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Goofy.
I thought it said the Magic. What the?
No,
Can't
Street
read.
Fighter the movie, the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Fun,
Okay, where
fun
we put it?
fact,
Goofy?
both the arcade version and the console version are completely different games that play completely differently.
Is
What
the
the-
one on 5K the arcade version? Yeah,
It's
right.
the arcade version, yeah. It plays vaguely like Mortal Kombat, but not really.
Played it a bit.
Yeah,
Okay, so this is Goofy.
Me and
Goofy,
Brian
yeah.
had a good time.
It had some really whack juggles. There's a lot of things discovered about the game recently, actually. But it's really goofy.
Got it. Let's see. Next is
Oh, Gem Fighter.
Gem Fighter.
I think Gem Fighter is decent.
Okay.
If it's the game I'm thinking about. I don't know if you guys ever played it.
Fighting
called
game or the
Super
puzzle
Gem
game? Because there's one that's like
Yeah, it's like
No,
yeah.
Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo is the puzzle game, and then Gem Fighter is the
Oh.
game that uses those sprites,
right.
the
Yeah.
chibi sprites.
Oh.
Yeah.
It looks okay. I heard there's like some busted shit though.
Okay, let's see. The first Smash game.
64.
Decent.
Nice.
Better than
I'd
Brawl.
say 64 is decent.
Yeah.
No, dude, who is saying better than Brawl, dude? You're smoking on some wacko stuff, bruh. Brawl is GOAT.
64 is
I'm-
even
I'm-
better than Melee.
Yeah.
I agree. I
Yeah.
honestly,
Don't have
it is better than it's above Melee.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Tekken DR. I think one of you mentioned if it were here, it would be pretty high.
DR is like. DR's top. DR's with 7. Yeah, that's a good spot to put it. DR is
Good.
like. Basically, the entire legacy of like modern Tekken and competitive Tekken starts at DR. Like that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
biggest
yeah.
one, pretty much. And it's it's really good.
Yeah, I remember seeing some I think some home DVD, not like physical, but like it was it was uploaded to YouTube,
Yeah.
and it was like with Knee playing some competitive high level DR. It was really cool. It was like I imagine at that time period, like Tekken was like still in the infancy stages of like being played competitively like that, but it looked really cool. So
Yeah.
appreciate it. Tekken 3, I hear a lot. I hear a lot of good things about it. Tekken 3.
Tekken 3 is
It's like the most popular of like the retro Tekken games, right, or something like that.
for how like important it was for the time. Like
Yeah.
this thing sold PlayStations, dude. Like it's got to be at least like high.
Okay, high.
Yeah.
And then how about
Close to the end.
Tekken 5 Vanilla?
I haven't played it much. I can't really say.
Oh, wait,
I've heard
wait.
some people prefer vanilla, but I don't know. I heard it's really broken though.
Okay, we'll put it haven't played then. Tekken 2.
Probably just haven't played.
Yeah, honestly, like Tekken 1 and Tekken 2 are like so. When you're going back and playing, they feel like so outdated and archaic. Like I can't even really comment.
Yeah, fair. Tekken 6 was the first Tekken that I had seen, not played, but just seen. And it looked cool, I'm gonna be honest, but I hear from the players that it was not great.
Yeah, this one has its problems for sure. This one's probably like cool, decent.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Tekken Tag 2. I think this has to be higher than both of those, right?
Yeah, I put it
Like probably here.
Hmm.
I played this at the arcade. It was called Tekken Unlimited, I think.
This one's tough
Yeah, it is tough. Yeah, I agree.
because there is diehards for this game, but it's also like, from a financial standpoint, was kind of a failure. I think for Tekken.
Yeah, that's
it's,
true.
It's very deep and it's like a crazy game, and I think it's like interesting, but I don't know. I didn't play it a ton, so I can't really like definitively say.
All right, we'll put it here, tag 2. I think for the era it was in, it still deserves some recognition, but again, you're right about that. It definitely wasn't the highlight of the Tekken series, looking back. Okay, let's see, tag 1. So I know a lot of people love tag 1.
I put it with Tekken 3, the same tier.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. Okay, 96 was, man, I don't remember much about 96. I'm gonna be honest, but I know it was better than 95. That's for sure.
It introduced Leona. That's all I know.
Okay, sure thing. Yeah, I'm sorry, guy. I do not remember much about this one. So we'll put it. Well, we have to put it above 95. So I'll put it here.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean I know for sure it's better than 95. That's all I remember.
Okay.
I think this one might be the first one that has like rolls and stuff.
Yes, that's right.
That. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yep. It did not have grooves, but I still don't think it was the most polished roll version. And also, let me think. The roster was still not fleshed out. I don't remember anything about the stages, so it might not have been like a complete KOF.
Yeah.
KOF Maximum Impact Vanilla was bad. I'll put it right here. It's not the worst. It's not as bad. Like, okay, we're not really ordering this, but 12 is worse. Maybe this is worse. Maybe this 2003 is probably better. Regulation A is just strictly better than, like, basically every subsequent version of Maximum Impact was just better. So, I mean,
Smash Bros. 4 is in Toxic Waste?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
that's crazy. Who put it there?
Crazy. We put that there in the beginning.
What? Oh, okay.
I played that.
That
game.
was the game that sparked my hatred for Smash. So.
Okay. I didn't know this. I was like,
origin story.
We're good.
Okay.
Let's continue.
Last Blade 1 was just, again, it's like what we've talked about. It's just worse than the sequel, so I think we got to put it in like okay meh.
Okay, yeah.
And unless anyone has any dispute about this, I know some of you have played Last Blade 1 probably.
No.
Okay. Let's see. Them's Fighting Herds.
Ooh.
Risiana.
I've never played this one, but based on what I've seen, like the
Maybe like top or high. I didn't really get into it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really cool, but not for me.
Yeah.
It was free the other day, and I didn't get it.
I forgot.
Yeah, same. I didn't.
I meant to, but forgot.
I just forgot though.
Okay, I'm putting it next to Skullgirls. I think that's an appropriate comparison.
Actually, no. I think the IP, like, no one really cares. Like, so we're playing My Little Pony.
Brian refuses to play this game. He will never play this game.
I don't know. Have you guys watched gameplay of the game? Do you know about like its mechanics and stuff?
I've played it actually. It feels really good. I don't know. Feels really good.
What do you think about like the damage? The damage for like the combo, it feels like so low. It feels like you do no damage.
It's kind of like a Skullgirls thing too.
Yeah, but I observed that about other fighting games too. And I don't think it's as bad. I don't think it's worse than like other stuff on the market. I don't know.
You couldn't pay me enough money to play TFA.
Samsho 4, I have not played,
so this one, I think all I remember is that the stages were huge. Like there's like actually just a ton of space on the screen. That's all I remember though. I don't remember how it played. But
is that the one where it like zooms out like really far?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
This one seems like
the game's whack.
Everyone knows stuff about 3, everyone knows stuff about 2 to 2019. No one knows nothing about this one.
Yeah, 4 is like the obscure one, so maybe okay.
You just put a haven't played.
Okay, I haven't played, sure, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I have played it, but I just don't remember much about it that stood out. Brawlhalla. This game is
Brawlhalla is okay. What do you guys think about it? I have a statement. But
is it
you guys played it?
Is Brawlhalla the platformer, the one that always gets like super huge prize pools or something like that, or
it's
like
the
a
one
million
John
players?
Cena, dude.
What was that?
Someone like John Cena and all these other guest characters and stuff.
Oh, I think that might
Yeah, it
be
has Ryu in it.
Yeah.
because I remember everyone saying like, oh, the tournaments always get like either like high entrance or high prize money, but I can't name a single player that actually plays.
Because it's free to play as well, so it's very accessible.
Ah, gotcha. But you guys said that it's the second most popular platformer after Smash, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
I guess
Okay,
higher than
right
the
here.
other one.
I think it's
Actually, I put it on top.
really okay.
Yes, because the game is like okay. If you get to the really really top, it's not that fun. But for most people, it's a very fun game. There's a lot of variety with like who you can play and how you can play them because you know movement, expression, and things like that. So it feels very good. And on top of that, there's online like co-op versus, which is like super fun. So like you can play with a friend and then fight other co-op people. Like I think like the game is just like developed very well and like the online is amazing. Like actually amazing. Like it feels like very smooth as long as like the person isn't literally playing on like McDonald's Wi-Fi. Like even if you're on Wi-Fi, the game like it's totally smooth. I don't know how they do it. I'm not sure if it's rollback or something, but like the game like I think it's server based. I don't know. It's very smooth. Online's very great. Gameplay is very fun. I'd put it at top.
I don't like the game's art style at all. Looks ugly.
I think
Oh, okay, well.
I think I'm gonna overrule you. I love what you said, Joe, but I think I'm gonna overrule you and put it in really cool games, not for me. It is probably one of the main reason it succeeded, I think, is because it was a free to play Smash like that is on Steam. Huge deal, right? Because all the Smash players that want to play something on PC just download this game and play it.
Oh, I don't think Smash players play Brawlhalla.
That's the thing.
Actually,
you're right.
Yeah, I think it's just literally Steam users playing Brawlhalla.
Yeah. That was one of them. I didn't play Smash.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to play Icons back when it was called Icons. I think now it's called what the heck is it called?
Yeah.
Revolution Revolt. Is that what?
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's Rushdown Revolt.
Rushdown Revolt. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. I literally have it in my library, and I'm like, this game is trash.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Smash Ultimate. I think this has to go pretty high, right?
It's
like high or really.
Yeah, it's better than all the Smash games we've rated so far.
Yeah.
I'm good with high.
High is fair.
Yeah. Okay. Uniclair. I think this has to be top.
I have no opinion.
Okay, here's the thing, right? Here's the problem. COVID, right? Like if this were Eunice, I'd probably put it top. I'm not sure if Eunice is even on here.
Yeah,
I know.
Okay,
so let's pretend this says Eunice and not Uniclair. Because Uniclair definitely, like, as an update, was underwhelming, if we're being realistic. And COVID kind of killed it. But Eunice was like kind of phenomenon in 2019.
I think if you were to consider the entirety of the Uni line, I think I'd put it in high, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. I can accept that. High is pretty good for it.
But yeah, Eunice itself would probably be top.
Yeah, we'll do high as a compromise. Okay. Alpha 3.
I don't know much about it, honestly.
This is one of the biggest not for me games in like Street Fighter and retro.
it's the goofiest Street Fighter game, dude. That's all I know.
Fucking irritating.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Vism.
Appreciate it, guys. Let's see.
What about UMK3?
I'm just gonna put this straight here.
UMK3 gonna go up, bro.
Yeah, come on, man.
It's
okay. Nitro plus blasters, Tyroins, Infinite. I did not play this game, but I watched this game, and this is some piece of crap. Anyone?
No objections. No objections.
Okay.
The game's goofy.
Yeah. I think it's worse than Goofy, dude.
Oh, worse than Goofy. I haven't played enough of it, but is weird.
Well, I never played it myself. I only watched it, so. And I'm biased because of the target audience. So
Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, I agree.
okay, yeah, we'll put it in piece of crap. All right. DOA 2.
No idea.
Okay, I haven't played.
Not played.
I don't think that's one of the more relevant DOAs, if I'm not mistaken. But I haven't played it much.
Kohime. So Kohime, I played a lot actually. This is one of the games I prefer to keep quiet about that I played.
What is it?
It's
Oh, sorry.
it's an anime fighting game, but it's not actual anime. It's not like air dashing. It's like a Street Fighter. It's closer to Sam Show than Street Fighter, to be honest. It's one of those games where it plays a lot better than it looks. But
does it have a Rekka Ken character?
it does, yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I played this with Andrew the other day. He was telling me to play some whack fighting games, right?
Yeah.
This game actually slaps.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. It's good, but it's kind of hard to say that because people. It's one of those games where people look at you weirdly that you've played it.
You have the assists, right? That you can call. Like you choose one of the childs.
Yes.
As one of your assists. Wait, no. Okay, you guys gotta play this game. Actually, this game is actually low key, very good. It's super fun.
The nice thing about it too is that you don't get combos unless you get this huge counter hit. And
exactly.
Combos are like 60% health, but then otherwise the game is just very methodical. Everything's minus on hit, so you take your turns a lot, right? You just have to find your spots and poke wisely and all of that. But it's a good game, but again, it's kind of weird to talk about because it's not only obscure, but people look at you weirdly.
Dude, the assist being children is so
yeah. It's an
very
game.
whack.
Exactly. But I think it's higher than Arcana Heart. That's the thing. I put it here.
Yeah, I put it in high as well. If you guys actually play it, you'll understand why. I think the game is actually in the high tier. It has some merit beyond the, slightly sus things in it.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for that.
Hey, what about
SC4?
UMK3?
UMK3,
Oh wait,
UMK3.
UMK3. Sorry, I missed that.
Ooh,
What do you want to say about it?
I think it was if I'm not mistaken, 1 and 2 were kind of they were getting there with the formula, but UMK3 is the one that I think is even still competitive.
Yeah, this is a timeless. This is a timeless game.
Yeah, this is the
It's like the
retro
Super
Mortal
Turbo
Kombat.
of Mortal Kombat. Basically,
Yeah.
is the way I see
Gotcha.
it.
This is a
Okay.
lot of fun. I would put it
Apologies
in
that I
at
skipped
least
I
top.
would say top, if not
At least top.
Okay, top.
Yeah,
Strong
it's
game.
probably my favorite Mortal
No,
Kombat.
It's really
there
good,
are
yeah.
not Gatlings. No. Okay.
Huh?
They're asking about Kohime. Let's see.
Good game. Go purchase it.
SC4.
No.
Is this the Yoda one?
Yeah, it's the Yoda one. This one is the. I only remember this because of Yoda.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh
Wait,
wait,
did Yoda have a small hitbox so you can only hit him with lows and
I
mids?
think so. Yeah.
I was a child. I was like, yo, they put Darth Vader in Soul Calibur.
Yeah. Okay, this is trash. Piece of crap.
I mean, I don't know if we need to be that harsh. Maybe just
Yeah,
not
'cause
rate it.
They could just put meh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't one of the more impactful Soul Calibers.
Got it. This game. Okay. Bloody Roar 3. Anyone know?
Oh yeah. So Bloody Roar 3 is just like the vanilla version of Bloody Roar Extreme. So probably just in okay, meh, or maybe cool, decent, I guess. Actually, where did it? Yeah,
Sure.
just cool, decent.
Thanks. Sengoku Basara X. I hope I pronounced that right. Prince Waka. I got it. Cross. Of course. I got that wrong. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. So where would I put it?
Haven't played it.
Someone's played this game before?
Yeah.
What?
Prince Waka wanted me to rank it. Goofy. Okay. He's been asking me to rank that for quite a while now. So
What is this game? What does he know? What is the game?
Ain't this like an Arxis game or something?
he's typing, so just wait. It's an HNK like.
Oh, okay, I see. Interesting.
Yeah, it's like an early Arxis game, right?
Wait, did Arxis make HNK? Or is
No.
Yeah, they made HNK.
Oh, did they?
Oh wow, what the
I
heck?
had no idea.
I guess jank is in their blood.
Oh, at that time period, yes. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like 2005 through like
And
2007.
they made the fake game too, right?
Unlimited codes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely got.
The unlimited code was the UMVC3 guys. Fuck.
Aiding?
Forgot the
Was it
name.
aiding?
Yeah, aiding.
It was
Fuck is
aiding.
aiding.
Okay. Got it.
You
That
might be
actually
right
makes
about
sense. Though.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. That makes sense.
Okay, Tatsunoko versus Capcom. I saw this at an arcade. I never played it.
This game's fun.
It was really fun. It's just that it was only on the Wii, so I
Yeah,
think that
that's-
has a lot of the momentum it
I
has.
love the giant building characters.
The,
Those are cool.
This game's
The
tight.
like the skeleton of it was the like basis for Marvel 3.
Yeah, there's a lot of ideas that get transferred over here.
Yeah, definitely.
A friend had me play it,
I
and it
would say
looked really
top or
nice.
high, personally.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Want to echo that, Caesar?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think like high.
Hi. Okay. Appreciate it. What have we got? Blade Strangers. I can rank this one. I mean, I have a lot of bias, right? Like, I liked this game a lot when I first played it. I think it had a lot of issues, though. And those issues, if I'm trying to look at it through the lens of someone else who's trying to pick up this game the first time they play it, those issues are hard to overlook. One, the movement is sluggish. I think they could have done a better job of illustrating that you are moving your character forward. But instead, it feels like your character is trying to pull like a tire with the rope tied.
I agree. The acceleration
Yeah.
is so whack.
And it's unfortunate because the movement's the first impression. I feel like the actual like button layout, the button scheme, the mechanics, they're all tight. Like they're very clean, very impressive for a game of its caliber. And I think that each of the characters has a lot of unique, characteristics. They feel fleshed out. Aside from the Shovel Knight Infinite, the game was very polished.
Shovel Knight.
Yeah, dude, Shovel Knight had an infinite where like if you space, like it's like a micro spacing, like like speedrunners like with their frame perfect everything. That's basically like Shovel Knight's infinite. Like you had to stand at this exact like pixel spacing, and you'd get like enough hits done to like infinite them basically, and there was no pushback at that spacing. So, they did patch it out, but they patched it out in a very go around way. They basically made it such that the gems, it was like he like shovels up some gems. That was the move he used for the infinite. They just made it so that the arrangement of the gems was random. So it's literally like a RNG move now instead of actual like plus frames move. Anyway, this game is cool, decent. I don't think it should go any higher. If I'm being realistic.
I agree. Also,
Okay, like if you guys like imagine like I start my running animation, right? But like I like accelerate towards my run speed. Like it's not like instantaneous, right? So like I'm running in place for like half a second and then I'm actually running. Like that's how that game feels like. I'm like, what is this? In my opinion, at least from the character that I played with Godfrey.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think the game has a lot of good things about it. It's just that it's not fully polished. But considering where Studio Seizensen had gone from Blade Arcs, where we ranked in OK Meh, to Blade Strangers, which was like their next step up, it was pretty good. And this was being updated for a few years. They even brought in some free DLC. And I think the selection of characters, the cast is pretty solid. They've got a lot of good guest characters in there. Shovel Knight's in there, as I talked about already. Even Isaac is in there. Binding of Isaac.
Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, so they got a lot of good characters in there. But they also have Solange, which is kind of strange. Okay.
Has a lot of potential. Had a lot of potential.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. Yatagarasu. Zenryoku, we played this a long time ago. Or maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. This game is weird. The gameplay is fine. It's not like good or bad. but the actual quality of life is, my goodness. Like, I don't want to criticize it. Like, maybe it's the charm or something, but it's like some like school project level of quality of life.
Well, like no keybinds.
That makes sense. They didn't finish it. Okay.
Oh.
Well, anyway, the gameplay is fine. I guess cool, decent, or okay, meh is appropriate.
What are the quality of life things that were lacking? Like
The main menu is jank. It, like the character select is fine, but then the main menu is like some like I don't know. It's hard to describe.
like menu and menus kind of thing.
No. It's like a Windows it's like a Windows pop-up. I don't know how to describe it, dude. Like you know when you open like some malware on your computer, there's like pop-ups in a separate window, right? That's what the like main menu looks like. It feels out of place. Dude. It's hard to describe. The gameplay's fine. It's not good or bad though. I put it in cool, decent, or okay, meh. What do you say, Zenryoku? It's got a cool parry system, yeah. And it's got sword characters, which is what saved the game for me. Sorry guys, just waiting to see what Zenryoku says. Yeah, art and aesthetic is cool, I agree. So cool, decent, it sounds like. Good about cross through the command line. Okay, yeah, cool, decent seems fair. I do think it's below Blaster, Blade Strangers, but oh, okay, I see we put fight. Okay, no, it's got okay. I'm looking at this, Zenryoku. We gotta put it here, because I put BB tag here. I put fighting EX layer here. I put Fantasy Strike here. It's among those, I think. Okay, MK11.
It has too many mechanics.
This one is okay, man.
Bullshit.
Okay, man. I agree.
This is okay, man.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
As you can get.
Too
Nah,
many
I think
mechanics.
it's worse. But okay, go on.
All right. Cheers.
Okay, what are your gripes with MK11? For me, it's there's too many mechanics. Like
It's not the too many mechanics. I think the mechanics, well, they have like one good mechanic and every other mechanic I think is shit.
Yeah.
Like the crushing blow system, it's like a kind of similar way to how like strive counters work, where it just like slows down the entire game and they get boring to see after a while.
I think the variation system and like certain mechanics.
The
like
variation
breakaway and
system is also
stuff are
incredibly
very
cringe because they allowed customs.
yeah, they're very poorly considered. They're like just
Yeah.
I don't know.
I see.
They're not like well thought out. They just like, okay, we made special moves, you just make it yourself. Like there's no like I feel like balance wasn't really thought of that well here there. Also, the meter system's a downgrade compared to earlier games because it auto regenerates pretty fast. So most people just kind of like play defensive until they have full meter and then just like go in and burn all their meter and just like play passive again.
Yeah. It seems like either they didn't consider the things they were putting in or they just wanted to reinvent the wheel for no reason.
They did. It's definitely reinventing the wheel because they like separated offensive and defensive meters for no reason. So like that kind of decision making is lost.
Not only
There's
that,
no
but they made
in
them
MKX you could either at one bar you can use an EX move, at two bars you can use a breaker. There's no like, oh, do I want to break this combo? But like if I break this combo, I'm out of meter.
you just use it.
And that
And
like,
the
that's
thing is
completely
that
gone.
it regenerates. You don't have to build it.
Yeah.
It just comes back.
And you get a free super when you're low on life.
Yeah.
You can only use it like once per game, but still.
Universal
like,
mechanics are all pretty bad. They're all pretty annoying.
No, they're all terrible. Also, combos are not really cool compared to like MKX combos where you'll see like 5 TK fireballs in one combo and it's sick as fuck.
Yeah. There's not yeah, it's the other things a lot of the characters feel very limited in comparison to their older versions. Like it does not feel that great to play like Sub-Zero versus MKX Sub-Zero, whatever, you know. But yeah.
Okay, thanks guys. Street Fighter 4. Okay, this one is like the beginning for a lot of us, right?
That's gotta go top.
I agree. It's probably top.
It's
I don't
the
think
ultra version though,
I
right?
would put it I would put it in Demigod personally because it
Yeah,
basically
yeah,
revitalized the
Oh
entire
yeah,
genre.
no,
yeah.
I meant the highest tier. I meant Kino.
Oh,
Wait, is
I
this
know.
talking
Oh,
SF4
I
or
know
Ultra
Ultra.
SF4? That's
Okay, yeah,
different,
I was
right?
gonna say that. I was gonna say it. So I know it says Ultra, but I'm saying Street Fighter 4 as a sub series.
Yeah,
So
they don't have any of the other ones, right? So I guess
no,
it
they
can't.
don't. Yeah.
It's gotta be
So
Kino, dude.
yeah, I agree. I mean, this game is, one of my favorite competitive fighting games to watch from that time period. I think, looking back, Street Fighter 4 Vanilla, the early versions of Street Fighter 4 basically, they were kind of but in terms of balance, competitive wise, but the game had a lot of influence. Is what very important game in that time period. Brought a lot of storylines, players that we see nowadays.
Yeah, just for legacy alone, it deserves that spot.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's see. Vanguard Princess. I opened the game for a couple minutes, similar to Chaos Code, and it's another one of those piece of crap. Any dispute here?
No dispute. I have no idea
Oh,
what this
I
game
can
is.
actually ping Armando for this. He played this game a little longer than me. Um, I don't know if he'll respond right now, but what do you think about Vanguard Princess? Chicken Nuggets Kino. Okay, VF5 Final Showdown. I
Your
believe this
time,
is.
your time to shine,
This?
Kurushi.
Yeah. I'm about to give you guys a lecture. I know it's 1 a.m., but I'm gonna give you guys a lecture. Okay. No, I'm kidding. But this game is high. I don't think it's top, and it's for this one reason that the console port was a little too late. The game was this balance patch was released to arcades I think in 2010, and they waited 2 whole years to port it to consoles for whatever reason. The game was kind of already dead. I'm gonna be real. But all that aside, gameplay was fantastic. Probably one of the best gameplays in the whole series, and probably still is. I mean, after all, for Ultimate Showdown, they literally retained the same gameplay mechanics and balancing and everything. They just changed the visuals. Um, the stages are great. They look even better in Ultimate Showdown, but they're all great. They all have nice flavor, charm, all of that. The characters are probably the game's weak point. They're all kind of goofy, cheesy, cookie cutter. Akira's sick. He's probably the exception. But most of the characters are a little too corny. Um, and they're not too much more than what's the word? Um, like they all kind of fit like the grappler or the drunken master. Yeah, archetype. There we go. That's the word. That's exactly the word. I don't know why I was blanking on that.
Late, man.
But the gameplay is so good. Like this is Yomi incarnate. Like it does it so well, right? But there's a couple things I think that hold it back from being like up here with the top. If this were no, yeah, that's pretty much all there's to say. Now I will say VF4 Evo, the home console version of VF4. We're talking about Final Showdown, Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. Not 5 Vanilla Omiomai, but Final Showdown. Very very important distinction. Yeah, but I wouldn't put it higher than high if I'm being like real to myself. I would love to put it here, but um, this was the low point for the series. So now for VF4 Evo, if it's here, I believe it's this one. This one's got to be top. Some of the best single player content out there for Virtua Fighter as a series. Let me just make sure this is for Evo. It is for Evo. Good. Okay. Yep. Yeah, this is some of the best single player content in any fighting game. It's similar to like Soul Calibur 2 in that regard, and we put Soul Calibur 2 up here, so I think it deserves to be here. The gameplay is, to be real, it's not as polished as 5 Final Showdown. But the game is so immersive, and I feel like that's kind of missing from modern fighting games. You don't have those kind of immersive 3D fighters anymore. But this was also a time where VF was really competing with Tekken. Like they were both really like at the peak of their respective series. So I think it's important to recognize that and put it here. Yeah, the VF designs are definitely not widely appealing, Caesar. I think that's again that's what holds it back. The designs are super cookie cutter. They're not like over the top like Tekken is. And over the top's not a bad thing. It's a pretty good thing for fighting games for the most part. Okay. Um Waku Waku 7, anyone played that?
Oh, doesn't Armando?
You
Game
played
it,
it in the
it's
Sprite circuit, right?
it's the kind of game that I should have played, but I haven't yet somehow.
It's colorful.
Oh.
I played it like once.
Yeah,
It's pretty goofy, right? From what I've seen in the Sprite
Yeah,
circuit.
yeah.
it's wild. Yeah.
Okay, so where would it go?
Probably
From what I've seen, I'd say it's goofy, but like I haven't played too much of it. I
Or-
only played it in the Sprite circuit.
somewhere around
Oh,
there.
okay.
Goofy, cool, decent. I would say. I think Goofy's fine.
Okay, Goofy.
Did we put King of Fighters 15? Is that on this list?
Not on here.
What?
Oh, okay. Let's you put the Kyo Ryu like as King of Fighters 15. Where would we put that? I'd say that
That's
it's pretty.
I think
I'd say
same tier
it's
as top,
in,
14.
top
I
for
think
sure.
it's same as 14. Same tier.
okay.
that's fair.
Yeah,
I would not
agree,
put
yeah.
it above 14. I like it's a better game than 14, but in terms of what they accomplished, I feel like the like caliber, I don't know how to describe it. Basically like they both accomplished something equally good. Basically like 14 was like back on track for the company. 15 was a successful product amidst like a lot of like fighting games that were like dumbing down their stuff, right? And this managed to not only put out a good fighting game product, but also retain a lot of the elements that people love about KOF as a series.
15 is a really good refinement of 14, and
Yeah,
it's unfortunate because I feel like it could be really a lot higher, but it's dropped the ball on a few things.
yeah,
Honestly.
exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a lot of games these days have to adjust to like the patch culture, and it's kind of a weird transition for KOF specifically.
Yeah.
Because 14's patch cycle I think was very healthy. In fact, that was one of the best parts about that game. Like the patches were very scattered. It didn't feel like your character is gonna get nerfed. For 15 it feels like, oh, I don't want to pick up Cronin because I know he's gonna get nerfed, but I don't know when. But I know it's gonna be sometime soon. Whereas 14 is like, yeah, this character is good, but I'm comfortable here, which means I have a lot of time to figure out the countermeasures, and I think what helped with 14 as well is that a lot of the system lended to like a lot of characters having good ways of stopping like the outright top tiers like Shine, because of like one bar quick max and all of that. But I mean that also had its downsides, of course. So anyway, yeah, I think 15 is not higher than 14 for this specific tier list.
Yeah, I definitely think it's my favorite like modern game, and I think it's the highest ranked right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Lumina's not on here actually. Yeah.
Lumina is not on here, but I mean, actually, again, current code deserves its spot. So
Yeah.
I think Lumina would, if we had Lumina here, it'd probably be on high or really cool, but not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. X-Men versus Street Fighter.
That one's pretty important. That's like the first real versus game. I put it in high. It's pretty crazy. Like I mean, like all the Marvel games, but like, yeah, it's like the most important early one.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see. A lot of these that we've omitted are just things that we don't really need to put on here because like there's not enough we know about it. Now looking back, I do realize I missed Akatsuki Blitzkampf and Ein Perfect Welt. I think that's what it's called. I mean, basically each successive version of Akatsuki got better, but I would not rank this higher, like in the tier list, so to speak. I would not rank any Akatsuki Blitzkampf higher than high. They're good games, but they're not like anything exceptional. They're very unique, to say the least. I know a lot of people love pointing out about the Nazi, what's the word? Motifs, I guess.
There's Nazi. What's the game about? Like,
Some war, dude. I don't know. I don't
Some
get
more.
into yeah, World War II.
It probably sounds like Blitzkampf, like cut. I don't know.
What if
Probably some
I don't
war
know.
thing.
I don't know if a ton of you guys have played it, but what if we were to imagine the chicken tenders were DNF duel?
Oh, we don't have DNF Duel on here either.
No, we don't. I mean, that game is really cool. Not for me, I think.
I agree. I agree 100% on that.
I've only played it a
But-
bit, but yeah.
I mean, we can Photoshop some of these later, if we want to really, add in.
Yeah, true.
But the rest of these, I don't know if it's worth putting in the list. I don't want to like.
That's not. I have no idea what those are. I think we can call it here. It's late. You guys gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, well,
the game's pretty tough.
let me save and download it. What'd you say?
Children of the Atom, the very last one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, X-Men.
Yeah, it should be.
What is that?
I think probably the same tier as like X-Men versus Street Fighter. To be
Okay.
honest.
Breakers is
also, I
tight, but I
Yeah.
imagine most people have really heard of it.
And also, is it cool if we move KI up a couple?
I've actually heard Chilling Atom getting a lot more like exploration recently too.
Wait, sorry, which one? Which tier for?
Put it in high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that
And then-
Akuma's in it for no reason.
And then can we move KI to high also?
Yeah,
I
where
didn't
is it right
realize
now?
it was going to be.
The person who made this list knows their Neo Geo shit. Why is Ninja Masters on here?
It was in Goofy before, but you can put it just in high, I guess.
Yeah, this would be like the actual KI.
Like 2013,
Yeah.
because that
Yeah,
that
yeah.
reboot was like beautifully made in my opinion.
This one, right?
Yeah, but the first two were kind of doo doo.
Who the fuck knows Ninja Masters? Why is it on
The
here?
original, but there wasn't another one, so I guess we can just put it here.
Yeah, we'll just treat that one as 2013.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the rest, I have no idea.
Let's see. Ease Laugh. Oh, that was the game that Armando might have known, not Vanguard Princess, I think. But
Is,
do any of you know about Ease Laugh?
No. I'd have to see a picture.
Okay, it's fine. We can just leave it alone.
Is Dragon Ball even
Breaker's
on here?
Revenge. Sorry?
Dragon Ball Fighters. You guys ranked it?
Yeah, we ranked.
Yeah, we did.
We put
It's
it
on.
really cool, not for me.
All right.
We can move that up in retrospect because this
I
was
mean-
again, we talked about how this was an important game for Arc Systems Works as a company. This puts it on the
True.
map.
My negativity brought it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about the game at all, but yeah, you're.
Yeah,
right.
me neither. Yeah. But
I agree that it was like ArcSys is like breaking like one of the very
yeah,
what do I say important games for ArcSys. That's undeniable.
right.
So
I mean, not to mention, hey, it had some decent storylines in the competitive scene with Sonic Fox and Goichi.
Goichi.
Those players.
Plus, I
Fenric.
think maybe even to this day had the highest number of Evo entrants of any game ever, or something like that, right?
Yeah,
If I'm mistaken.
Well, it's kind of peculiar that we're talking about all of that, but that's not related to the game itself. So who knows? Maybe we're kind of stretching it, but
What, like
that's fine.
Evo
We can
entrants?
No, I'm saying like all the good things that we said about it were not actually related to the game itself, like the game, like the product, where they're related to like the
the scene.
the community
Oh,
around
okay,
the
yeah,
community, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I guess.
Okay. We can review later, perhaps. Yeah, it is late indeed. But any quick glances at things that we might have missed? I omitted a lot of the Virtua Fighters because I haven't played the ones before 4. So
I guess I just want to mention that I was kind of disappointed by Red Earth. It only has 4 playable characters, and I think you have to like level them up or something. So I would put it like in somewhere low.
okay. Sorry, Breaker's Revenge. I know one of you said Breaker's Revenge. Was it Unknown Stuffs?
Okay.
It's a tight game. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. What tier?
Maybe like cool, decent.
Okay. I missed all of the Art of Fighting ones, but I didn't play any of them. What I do know is that it had a lot of the like. I guess there's nothing profound about saying it had a lot of the KOF characters, but it did. The movesets were cool in that game, but I mean, I don't know. I never played it.
Put Capcom Fighting
Yeah.
Jam in trash. Just a trash on it because it's garbage.
There's Heritage for the Future. I'm sure people have things to say about that.
Where is that? Right here.
American stuff.
No. Let's see. Fifth
No, that's
row. Yeah, fifth row, third game.
Right here.
yeah. American
Yeah,
didn't say anything actually.
That's Heritage.
Goofy.
Goofy.
Probably.
Okay.
Hogan's bullets, bro. That always cracks me up.
All
Games
right.
community
okay.
fell off recently. I don't know why.
Oh,
You mean Whole
Red
Horse?
Earth is the mech fighting game, right? From Capcom.
No, you're
They
thinking
just
of-
re-released it.
You're thinking of Cyberbots. Red Earth is like a
Where's the fantasy one?
yeah, it's like an RPG fighting game where you have to like earn
Oh.
your moves or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
Fishbeard said he played a little bit and he described it and it sounded pretty shitty. So let's put it in the let's put it somewhere.
Fifth
we're
row
done with-
second
we're done with
is
the Okay.
fifth row second game is Sailor Moon S. That's probably goofy. Straight
Fifth
stuff.
row.
Oh, Sailor Moon S.
I don't know how I missed that. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm all done with the bottom. Any last minute things that we might have missed? 3, 2.
No, we're good. Let's call it here.
What
Yeah,
is
okay.
that? What does that predator mean? The one with the shaking guy's hand.
I have no idea. I don't know.
What does
Okay,
that say?
so looking
Hold on.
through this, did we get this right? You guys, did we get this right?
Dude, Naruto being in the top is so whack.
I'm surprised.
I
I wasn't gonna say anything.
But I still think it should be like.
Honestly, I think it
I love
belongs
this
at like high at the highest.
Feels
Yeah. Okay. Let's move it. Let's normalize it.
Okay.
Feels,
So
Yeah,
high,
feels up to me.
high.
I wouldn't rank.
Put it-
I wouldn't rank any of these games, but whatever. You guys choose whatever.
high or top?
High.
High. I put it.
Anything
Okay.
higher than that.
It's blessings from God Himself in my soul. But
I'm just gonna pretend they're not there.
Okay, in that case, 98 probably should be moved down 1. And then we'll leave it at this. I think this is pretty good.
yeah. It looks good.
Okay, thank you guys.
Oh, yeah,
Let's save this and
there's
post it in-
there's like 5 Capcom games at the top there.
Well, yeah,
I mean, Capcom was
we're-
the
Yeah, I know. It's just like,
It's hard to deny the legacy of those games, though.
yeah.
Man, I almost want to move Plus R down 1 since Jub's not here.
Ooh, do
I
it.
agree with you.
I agree with
Do
you. Moving it down is always good.
What do you think about? What do you think about Tekken 7 and Demigod? I think it's the best game of last generation, easy, and it's like
Well,
did so.
oh
much
yeah, I want to
for,
hear it.
like-
I want to hear it.
Did
Go
so much for like bringing players outside of like the Street Fighter V sphere, you know, after it, like kind of failed. I feel like that was the game that like really carried, and like as a spectator game, it's like one of the most watchable games and people love it.
I agree. I love watching Tekken 7.
I'm a Tekken player though, so I'm probably biased. Or I was.
No,
I'm not a Tekken player.
Yeah.
In fact, I hate playing Tekken, but I love watching Tekken. I love watching the tournaments.
yeah, you've convinced me. I'll move it.
The only thing that makes me second guess that is like after like season 2, 3, it kind of falls apart. But in its heyday, it deserves that spot, I think.
Okay, cool. Let me rearrange these a little bit just to, give a better optics. Someone looks at this is gonna say, why is Melty Blood number 1 on
Yeah.
the
You're right.
top row? So optics, we got to change. How this is ordered.
Yeah, Marvel. Put it. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, and the rest I'm not gonna bother with that. But okay, cool. Thanks, guys. This was fun. This was long though, so I'm not sure if anyone will watch the pod, but at least people will see the image and complain. But we'll tell them if anyone complains, tell them you should have been there.
Dinner.
Yeah, I agree. Hit him with
Dinner intro.
the participation, bruh.
Yeah.
You should have voiced it. Should have been here.
Okay, I'll save. Let's see. Download.
I think Short Story would agree.
Okay. Appreciate it, guys.
All right.
Good night.
You might have to.
Ah,
You might have to paste XV on that. Wait, no, that